Hello, welcome back. Usually I'd wait a little longer, just chill a bit more while I get things set up on my side, but I really kind of just wanted to get it started because, unlike most other games, this has a finite amount of time I have to invest into it to get through it. So, kind of just gonna get started. I will say I played a little bit of the demo already, so I guess to like preface this, this is Soulstone Survivors. You guys have seen me play it before, but this is a little different because this is a demo instead of the prologue. The prologue itself is currently planned to be indefinitely, like available indefinitely, so at least according to the developers, they don't have any immediate plans to take it down. So, but this here is not the prologue. This is the demo. So if you go to the actual Soulstone Survivors page, not the Soulstone Survivors prologue, but the actual Soulstone Survivors page, you will be greeted with a adding to the wish list and being able to try a demo, which is temporarily available. It is limited time availability, and the biggest difference between the demo and the prologue is that in the prologue you only have the Barbarian, the Pyromancer, and the Houndmaster to try out with their respective weapons, while in the demo you have the Spellbreaker, the Arcane Weaver, and the Sentinel to try out with also their respective weapons. Something that's really interesting to note, and I'm really looking forward to, is the fact that in the video they showed when they were talking about the demo, all characters had 4 weapons. Like they had, basically went like the usual rarities if you're used to playing MMOs or like ARPGs, where it went, common, white, green, blue, purple, and then I'm assuming maybe later on a legendary weapon for every character. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. It gives a lot of replayability value to the game. Not to mention that we still haven't gotten to be able to the map affixes, so we still don't know what that's going to entail, and we still don't have the rune system, so we still don't know what that's going to entail. So it'll be interesting. Something that was interesting to note is that to unlock these characters, it just cost the minor soul stones, but to unlock these 3 characters, it costs the different soul stones you get from killing the different bosses. If I'm mistaken, this one cost me the blue soul stones, this one cost the yellow soul stones, and this one cost the green soul stones, and then their respective weapons also cost the same resource. As you can see, I have not been able to craft the Arcane Weaver nor the Sentinel's respective weapon yet, because I just don't have the currency after unlocking the characters. My current plan is so I've unlocked all the characters, and as you can see, I've unlocked the weapons for Spellbreaker. I don't really plan on playing Spellbreaker this stream. I played Spellbreaker before. To be honest, not really impressed. He feels way too similar to the Barbarian in my opinion, with his 2 abilities. Not to mention, this weapon's weird because it has 2 bleed attacks. Both of the attacks apply bleed, which is really, really like weird. Like to me, it doesn't make much sense. Like, I don't know if they'll change it or whatever, but the fact that Heavy Strike, which is a large conal AoE in front of you, and he also has like a slam ability, another one like an AoE slam ability around him, which graphically looks cool, but that also applies bleed. Kind of weird in my opinion, kind of weird. I don't know what was the thought process there, but I was looking forward to the Spellbreaker. I think it was the one I was looking forward to the most out of the 3 they added, and to be honest, can't really say I'm impressed. But that's okay, because with how many characters they have, there's gonna be some you like and some you don't like. Obviously I'm still waiting to try this guy. Like I'm gonna try all of them, because the Sentinel was actually pretty enjoyable. It was actually very enjoyable. Also, it's interesting to note that they're adding body mass as a stat for the weapons, which means that the Sentinel, which I did notice, could slip through like models and attacks fast, like slightly, cut a little closer than other characters. And he comes with just +1 dash count, like right off the bat. So if you get the purple passive, you could have 4 dashes on the Sentinel, which is insane. But I haven't gotten to play the Arcane Weaver yet, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with playing the Arcane Weaver, because I need 2 yellow and 1 more green. And so what we're gonna do is, and you get these from the bosses. This is from the first boss, second boss, third boss, fourth boss, fifth boss that you kill. We're gonna go to the 4th boss, kill the 4th boss, and then die. And then we're gonna go to the blacksmith, craft the bow with the 4th boss's soul stone, come back, swap to the sentinel with the upgraded bow, or with the 2nd bow, and then play him until the 3rd boss, die, craft the, well, no, actually probably not, well, no, yeah, and then we'll die, and then we'll try out the 2nd staff for this character, and then from there we will completely, you know, clear a whole run, or attempt to. And then after that, depending on how long that takes us, I'll probably decide whether to keep playing Soulstone Survivors a little longer, or to play Gundam Evolution, because that was kind of my plan today. Is I was gonna play Soulstone Survivors to start off, and then do some, you know, just to chill, just to still wake up. Because to be honest, like, I went to sleep at like my usual time last night, and I passed out, but my dog woke me up a couple times. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so it's kind of just like it is what it is. So I'm still kind of like a little out of it right now, so I'm hoping some Soulstone Survivors can help wake me up. Apologize for the yawn, but yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. I do want to play more Gundam, because while there was still something about it that I was kind of like not feeling it, I really did like the point capture modes. I feel like those 2 modes specifically definitely cater towards the strength of the game, and I really hope that maybe in the future they either just don't worry about the plant and disarm mode, and then just, you know, play the, you know, just go for whatchamacallit, just focus on the point capture modes. And if they want to do something like that, like just do like a payload map or something, I feel it'd be better. I get they're trying to like mix things up a little bit, but I don't think that's it, Chief. I don't think that's it. There's literally no reason to take the attack speed one on something that's constantly casting. The Sentinel is what I call a like elite slash boss killer, because at least with the basic bow, we'll see how it is with the like the green bow, but the basic bitch bow is definitely very a very good like elite slash boss killer, because it applies fragility. Like anything with fragility like is just an insanely powerful ability, and then you can make it stack up really high up there, and it'll just demolish everything. It's so good. I'll double down with poison. We'll go for a poison build. Get wrecked, nerd. Wait, does he? No. I was thinking that maybe he would have like a higher multicast, because he is like an arcane weaver, but you know, weaving spells and shit like that. But I guess not. What do you got? Big piercing shot. Squiddy was good, bro. Congratulations on being the biggest bear, you sussy squid. So you gonna stream tomorrow? I saw you had that tweet about streaming on the weekend. Yep, let's go. What are you streaming? You decide yet? No, I missed the arcane explosion. Fuck. That's the second ability for the staff. Hopefully it'll come back soon. Probably some. What? The fuck is VN? Visual novel? Oh shit, cool. Have you tried the new Gundam game yet? Like the free one? I haven't. Would you? Or do you have any interest in trying it, I mean? Look, maybe. Cool. If you do, let me know. It's pretty fun. I played it last night. It wasn't bad. There's still, for some reason, there's something about it that's like, it's not, I'm not like super excited, but it's a nice little change of pace for a shooter. I guess we can go all in on the burst thing. So we got a really good burst mod. Now I just need to get that arcane whatever explosion shit to come back. God of War? Are you prepping for the second one? Because the second one comes out soon, yeah? It comes out this year. Probably gonna get the second one. Yeah, I saw the new trailer. It looks interesting. If it wasn't because I'm pretty sure my computer can't handle either version, like either the, like neither the first one nor the second one, I'd probably get it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I will say I did notice they made Thor chunkered. Very chunkers. Which is accurate. Marvel Thor was never very accurate in physique. Well, he was when he like was on his whole like I'm not a hero thing. Yeah, he's a thick. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool to see. Yeah, I'm curious how the story will pan out. Because, I mean, the God of War story's always been pretty good, so... Interesting enough. It's one of the few, like, beat-em-up style games that... wasn't, like, it actually had a pretty good story attached to it. There's a bitch out over here. Mm. I don't want to place anything with it. I don't want to level up my piercing, like the piercing shout, because like I kind of want to replace it with might. Oh, here we go, arcane explosion. There's a burst too, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go all in with the burst build. Burst build, baby. Oh, so Scotty, you remember how like the last time we played Valorant, I was like, why can't I get like the second contract thing or whatever? For like Breach, the one that gets you like the frenzy, like the gun skin at the end and stuff like that. I found out why. I have figured out why. Well, I learned why when I played Valorant yesterday with Sophie. It's because you can't do the second contract until you finish the like getting your 2 free agents. Because you can't activate the contract until after that. Because that's how you unlock like the extra agents. So yeah, because after getting Viper, it now lets me activate contracts, which means I can do progression on it. Which I chose just to start on Sky. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna just, you know me, I'm just gonna play Valo when I play with people, but I'm probably gonna try to go for Sky and then Cypher, and then probably go for the gun skins after. Makes sense, yeah. I unlocked the Viper mostly because I was like, yo, waifu, let's go, but I doubt I'll ever play Viper because of the having to know like lineups and stuff. I'm too lazy to learn that shit. Not to mention Viper's pretty popular, so it'd be a pain in the ass to get her. Meanwhile, Breach, nobody likes playing Breach, so he's pretty easy to grab. Granted, I did run into an enemy breach. No, I mean, even with you, we ran into an enemy breach once or twice, so I guess I've just gotten lucky and they haven't been on our team. People who like to play breach. I like breach. He's fun. I have this weird thing where I was like, man, I just wish I was just better. And then I was just like, but I don't care to play Valorant. Kind of a weird conundrum. Mostly picked on Fracture. Weakness. Weak bitches. Pick on every map. Never pick anything else. Time to be a Breach one trick, baby. Flash my team W key. This. Not really looking for any more abilities. I've come to realize that with after the change they did to like the damage modifiers, like debuffs are incredibly powerful. I had some pretty good ult yesterday with Breach. Probably getting the hang of that. I got kills with his through the wall thing too. You're good? Oh yeah. Also, I don't know why the Spectre is still like my best gun. I tried the Phantom. I had decent success with the Vandal, but you give me a Spectre and I just WK people and I'm like, I'm chilling. Let's go. My cast modifier at 85%. Holy shit. Like that 100. Let's go. I won't lie though, as like, even though I've been improving, it's like, I stopped playing Valor and I was just like, I just want to yeet this game. The CSGO PTSD is still too strong. Oh, what's the cooldown on this? 1.2 seconds. I will say I think Lightning Bolt's better than Poison Bolt. Fun to play with people? True. It is definitely more fun with people. It's just that I think for me it's mostly just like I have more fun because of the people rather than the game kind of thing, right? Where it's like, did I have fun playing Valo with like you, Naki, Sophie, like, you know, people I know? Yeah, I have fun playing with y'all, but like I would also have just as much fun if we played something else. Cause like for me, like even when I get frustrated with Apex, like when I play solo, I can still enjoy Apex solo. I would never be able to enjoy Valorant solo. All right, now we die. Kill me and my misery. Now we can unlock the bow. And then we grab you with you, and we select. So we lose the body mass, but we gain armor, some max HP, but then we lose some of the cast frequency. I mean, I would say, yeah, it's definitely more team reliant just because of the way the game works too, but Apex at a higher level is very team reliant. Like on even, like, well, I wouldn't say higher level, just like on even footing, like, you know, like playing against like other people with my skill level, it's also very team reliant. If you don't have a good team, you're just gonna get wrecked. But I mean, granted, we did have a couple like, well, Sophie was really cracked. Fucking Sophie pulled 2 aces in 2 games, like back to back. Like, you know, 1 ace in one game and then 1 ace in another game. Like she was doing so good. And she was on 100 fucking ping. That shit was insane. Yeah, she got 32 kills in our first game and then like 20 something kills in our second game. And then I think our last, like the third game, or like our last game, because we did like a spike rush to like warm up. We just faced like really good players on the enemy team. It was funny because one of the opponents was just like, "What is y'all's rank?" And I'm sitting here like, "Bitch, I can't even do ranked yet. I'm level 10. What do you want from me?" Actually, I don't think I was level 10 at the time. I think I was like level 9. It was level 10 after that match. I like to do Apex. You see, Squiddy, you say you don't like to play Apex with me anymore? Sedge. That's why Squiddy doesn't play with me. He doesn't want to play Apex with me anymore. Sedge. Crying. I thought we had something special, Squiddy. I thought we had something special. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh, disengage. Let's go. My credit. Need more. So Sage. Wait, does that give me move speed? Hold up. No. Oh no, I must have grabbed like a, no, I grabbed the move speed one. I was already like, okay, never mind. How's your week been, Squiddy? Work been alright at least? They behave themselves at work? Fine, nice. You're right, nerds. I think I want to drop the fire. Like, if we get the lightning bolt, we'll go with the lightning bolt. We'll swap the fire for the lightning bolt. Burst build, let's go. Now I'm just chilling. Yeah, gotta get in the chilling when you can, Squiddy, because you never know when you won't be able to get it in the future. Take a multi-pass. It's kind of funny because I've had like a hankering to watch old like movies and shit that I like, and but then the problem is I just don't have time. Because I'm either streaming like 8 hours a day during the week, mostly because I just like streaming, and then on the weekend usually I'm like doing stuff that I didn't do because I was streaming, like, you know, during the week, and then whatchamacallit, and then I play with people, with the peoples. So I can just chill and not have to worry about interacting and stuff. Gotta watch Moon Knight. I've heard like mixed reviews about Moon Knight. Like, I've heard some people really like it, and some people think it's like just terrible. But I don't really have an interest in watching it at all. Like, I can't watch TV, like TV series anymore. I just get bored because they just drag shit out for too long. There we go, lightning bolt. Change that to that. No, yeah, makes sense. Loves the Marvel stuff? Weird. Weird. Yeah, I mean, some of it's been good. I've heard the, what is it? Apparently the new Thor movie is supposed to be, like, worth watching or whatever. I don't know if it's come out yet. I haven't paid attention, to be honest. Oh shit, I have 6. Damage on that. I want might instead of this. It's okay. Damage modifier. Damaging. What's my multi-attack chance? 24? What's my attack frequency at? Cast frequency is only 5. I need more of this. Increased potency, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, like to be honest, even before Endgame, I stopped hardcore caring about Marvel movies. The first couple of Avenger movies was cool. I really liked Black Panther. I liked the first of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. And then like after that, like I think I just lost interest in it after. Completely comedy now, yeah. Yeah, I could tell they were going for that with like the way like the tone they had for Thor Ragnarok, which I still haven't watched either. I don't know, because I haven't been interested in watching on Marvel, any Marvel stuff. Well, much of anything, to be honest. Like TV related. If I want to watch something, I'll just watch like YouTube videos for shit. Yeah, we're chilling. The main baddie's supposed to be real fucked up, but no, I can't think. Buzzbeak, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Marshmallow Better, Better VTuber. I usually stream Apex, but I kind of take my daytime to stream other stuff. But, wow. Squiddy, slow on the draw and spelled it wrong. Unfortunate. Been out of practice, Squiddy. Been out of practice. But welcome, Raiders. I'm Marshmallow. I usually stream Apex, but I also like streaming other games like Soulstone Survivors and probably later some Gundam Evolution. But how is Destiny 2? You get any fat loot, Buzzy? That's good. Nice. Let's go. What I'd like to hear. Haven't watched it. Yeah, I've noticed because like I have a decent number of streams that usually I used to see you quite a bit in, and then now it's like you've just been MIA, just gone. My boy got in, and he's a changed squid. Changed squid, sedge. Doing some light grinding. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played Destiny 2 in a couple days. I'm not gonna lie. This is just a second. Got some food real quick. Alright, I hope it's something delicious. Move speed. Oh, there we go. Fragility. That's it. Oh, shush. I think each of those individual arrows like counts for like an attack instance to apply like fragility to the boss. And I'm shooting like at 10 per cast. And it's just deleting people. It's kind of satisfying. Frequency. Increase duration. Alright, is this up there yet? No. We almost got it. We either need some more frequency or we need a duration increase on might. Because I like getting the might up so that it, you know, the cast time and the duration are equal. Or at least like as close to equal as you can get. So that way you just permanently have the attack buff at all times. Yeah, if this is Soulstone Survivors. It shares a, you know, part of its name with Vampire Survivors, which I'm sure most people by now know about. Because it's very similar, as you can see, in core gameplay of lots of things coming at you that you need to kill while you run around and, you know, you don't push any buttons and the ability is just auto cast. The biggest difference is if you've ever played some of the older mobile games, there was a genre that was really popular, like back when mobile games were kind of newer, called twin stick shooters. And Soulstone Survivors like gameplay mechanic is a bit closer to that. My build now like kind of doesn't really cater to it too much, but as you can see I still have an ability, like a couple abilities that kind of just shoot out in front of me because they go towards my crosshair, which is right here. So that's the biggest difference. It's also, so like Vampire Survivors, like by virtue of being like just straight up 2D, it was really easy to make a build that at certain points you literally just didn't have to move and it would literally just kill everything on the map. The one thing I really like with Soulstone Survivors is even with like a very powerful build, you still have to keep moving because of how the attacks work, because like things will just focus you from a distance, right? There's mages, there's, you know, spiders, there's like snakes that spit venom and all that kind of stuff, so it still keeps you active like at all stages in the game. And I feel like that's really, really good, because to be honest, part of the reason I got bored of Vampire Survivors was eventually once you started like figuring out like what were the, like, I guess quote unquote meta picks. I don't know if I call them meta. I mean, I had builds I'd go for that literally I knew what to grab and how to get them to just, you know, make it so I could just stand still and be lazy, basically is how it goes. But with Soulstone Survivors, I have not been able to find a build that lets you just stand still. Like you have to keep moving just because of the way the attacks work from the monsters. We don't need this. The other nice thing I like about it is that you can replace your skills. So like in Vampire Survivors, once you maxed out all your weapon slots and then all your passive slots, you couldn't replace any of them, which kind of really stuck you with the RNG, and you had to like really make use of your rerolls and banishes to kind of get into it. The one thing I like about Soulstone Survivors is once you're even when you're at full abilities, if there's still abilities you're looking for that you haven't gotten, you still have a chance to get them while you're playing, and then you can swap it out. Now the caveat being is they've done some changes where if you notice, a lot of the abilities have tags attached to them, like electric chain burst magical, fire area burst magical, stuff like that. So even and there's certain abilities that just buff like tags in general, not like the specific abilities. Like I have where is it? It was pretty early on that I grabbed it. I had something that buffs, yeah, see this one says increases area modifier of all my burst abilities. That means anything with the burst tag, like spread shot, disengage, you know, basically I went for a burst build. I had, like, everything has burst except for the lightning bolt, just because lightning bolt's really good. Basically gains that buff, and it shows you has a plus 40% area modifier, and it's just like, it's like I wanted like chain lightning, right? And I know this has burst, and you weren't getting like chain lightning early on, you can still grab another burst ability to hold onto and then grab the burst passives, so that way when you get chain lightning it won't be like super weak, right? Like it'll still have some buffs going for it. Also currently, because the game's not fully released yet, because this is a demo, holy shit, he just fucking got deleted. Sorry, I did not expect him to fucking die that fast. There's only 2 bosses in the game, and it's kind of RNG which one you get. There's an ice boss and there's a poison boss. And that was the ice boss. The ice boss is kind of the more annoying of the two, because he summons these crystals that just keep shooting attacks at you, and then they'll blow up for like huge AoEs. Also, I'm kind of just speedrunning trying to get materials to craft things, so we're gonna choose death. Kill me in my misery. But yeah, it's really nice. I do like it because they've been doing some changes, and they've been pretty receptive to community feedback. And as you can see, like my build is strong enough to like delete things, but you still can't stand still, because like just the way attacks, like the attack targeting works, it's like you're gonna die. But like I could have cleared that with that build. It's just that I want to craft weapons. So something that's also really nice with Soulstone Survivors is every character has 2 weapons, and each weapon has 2 attacks that come with the weapon. And that's the reason why we died, is because we have now enough to craft the Arcane Weaver's second weapon. And so every weapon comes with a basic attack that you get by like, you know, that's the basic attack your character will use from the get-go. Also, the model does change, which is really cool. It makes me wonder if in the full game there'll be like actual like model changes to the character itself. But they all come with a basic attack, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, and then they have a second attack that you can get from leveling up, which to be honest, on some classes is kind of really good, and in other classes it's kind of pretty shit. That's kind of just the way it goes. We'll do the desert one. But yeah, so with this one, we don't need to speedrun anything anymore because we have gotten all the new characters and we have gotten all of the weapons unlocked. So now we're gonna actually fully complete levels and see how nutty we can get builds. Since this is a fire staff, I think I'm gonna just try to go for all the fire abilities. So we're gonna try to get like the meteor shower, fire bolt, maybe flame crash. Obviously we're gonna get the second ability, and then we're gonna get might because attack boof keep us strong. But this is definitely going to be one where you just don't aim, because the missiles do whatever they want. The flame bolt will do whatever the fuck it wants. Flame crash is literally just an AoE around you, so you don't have to aim that. Void they nerfed pretty hard, because Void used to be really like deal a lot of damage, and then they nerfed it quite a bit, which is fine, because it was a little too strong in my opinion. Fragility, let's go. I also like it how each element has its own like quote-unquote debuff attached. Like fire has burn, frost like ice abilities have chill, lightning abilities have dazed, void abilities have doom, you know, poison abilities have poison, physical abilities have bleed, you know, and then there's fragility. Like there's just something for every. So if you like doing like dot builds, you can do that regardless of what you choose, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll grab this for now because a change they made recently. Oh shit, they buffed Firewall. Firewall used to be really bad. It used to be really dog shit. But one of the changes they made is that in order to get tag bonuses, so like for instance, we plan on I plan on making like a fire build. You need 2 abilities with the same tags. So Firewall will now allow me to have a chance to get fire buffed, like fire passives to buff my fire abilities, which will be nice. See, and now this is what I'm talking about. So now that I got Firewall, I will, you know, that one increases the area of effective abilities and increases projectile size, and that'll be helpful for later for when I get meteor shower, flame crash, firebolt, those kinds of things. Still haven't seen the other one. We'll go shield wall, fire missiles. Let's go. Multicast, like the multicast is a passive in this game that I really like. Basically it makes it so every time you cast your you cast an ability, it has a percentage chance to cast again and then cast again. I think the most I've gotten it is like 3, like an ability going off like 3 times kind of thing. I have to lead them through the firewall to get damage, because these aren't dealing all that much damage right now because they're not buffed. Yeah, we'll go piercing shout, cast frequency. Yeah. And so it's really funny because like you'll get like, so for instance, you see that it's only casting like 1 wall and 1 void. You get it high enough, this will cast like 2 or 3 walls at the same time and 2 or 3 void bubbles. It's a little low right now because it's 0, but it's usually the passive I like to go for the most. Because if you cast an ability twice, that's 100% more damage compared to grabbing just like a 60% damage amp or some shit like that. There we go, meteor. Oh, but we also have might. Shit. Oh, we have to go with meteor. Because the piercing shout's a pretty good replacement for might, because it's kind of like the same thing, just the opposite. Because might makes it so your attacks deal more damage, while piercing shout makes it so things in the area around you take more damage. Obviously it's not as like easy to use as might, because might is just you attacking, while for piercing shout you have to be like near the target to get the effect to touch, you know, to affect that target. Take this, but it's still really good. It's still really good. See, and there we have 2 firewalls that casted, and now we get them to stand in it. Oh shit, that knocked me down. Fuck. That was a little too close. Boom, easy. And then you pick up the big crystal that the boss leaves, and it picks up everything around you. And every time you pick up a big crystal from a boss, it always picks up all of the XP stuff in the area. This over here. We'll grab the health one. What's my fragility one at? 2. 20%. Go here. What's my cast frequency? Cast frequency at 25, so we'll take the multi. Because cast frequency is really good. I like taking casting frequency also. Because again, if you attack faster and more often, you deal more damage. I'll take this one. That one seems really good because it's like, you know, it was buffing 3 of my abilities, but out of the 3 of those abilities, I only really plan on keeping none of them. So, would have been a waste even though it was a purple. Oh, fire, there we go. Fire pillar, we'll replace this with it. I could replace the shield, to be honest. Oh wait, does this apply the new... Oh, this applies melting. Nice. Yeah, melting's a new debuff. I forgot about that one. What's my crit chance at? 25%. Good enough for now. Grab it for more AoE, especially with Fire Pillar. Basically, Fire Pillar kind of works like Fragility, where Fragility just increases the damage they take, and then with melting, it reduces their armor, so also increases their damage they take. It's probably really good for bosses. Alright, so now we have Might. So we'll replace that with Might. We'll get multicast. And then multicast. I could have gotten that because then that passive still would have buffed Might after I gotten it, but I want multicast. Fire shield? Let's go. Can't be a fire mage without everything. And the nice thing about fire shield is that for some odd reason it's considered a passive. So it's like, it's basically an extra attack because it's just these fire orbs that spin around you that blow up when you hit things and then they respawn over time. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I need more multicasting though. I do need to replace Piercing Shout with something. Oh right, I need the Fire Bolt. Cooldown 0.5 seconds, it'd be dumb to grab that. Because it's basically just instantly casting anyway. I wonder if they'll ever add an ability or like a character that like deals more damage based on how many debuffs you have on a target. Because like there is an ability that deals more damage based on how many bleed stacks are on a target and then applies fragility for it. And it's a very strong ability. It's called Subdue. Very nice. I usually take it on bleed builds, well, melee bleed builds. But I haven't seen anything like that for other abilities. Like all I've seen is so like, you know, I got one earlier that was like thermal frost or whatever, where for every, you know, when I apply fire, a burn, I have a chance to apply like frost on a target, that kind of thing. Alright, now we're gonna see how much of a pain in the ass the ice dude is, because I can't instantly kill him with this build. What's my crit chance? Like that. Oh, and then you can also heal by these green crystals that you see on the map. I guess I kind of probably should have pointed that out. Which, to be honest, like, it's more reliable than like the chicken spawn and stuff like that in some of the other like Survivor-esque games. But like, it's also like has its own issues in the fact that, you know, if you like, you get a lot of abilities that kind of just shoot themselves, and then sometimes they just shoot themselves at the healing thing, and you're just like, well shit, I wanted to save that for later. And then sometimes you find yourself with no healing crystals available because your abilities decided they wanted to wipe the map clean of them. So And the point is they can't change that for like only targeted abilities can do it, because like again, this build right now has no targeted abilities like at all whatsoever. My crit chance. I'll take it to 40. So it's kind of just like, that's not something they can change. Also, this just shows you the power of like, I feel like the physical ranged classes, like for some weird reason, they somehow just keep getting like extremely powerful like weapons. I haven't tried the Houndmaster because they kind of nerfed him a little bit, but like I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue because they nerfed the damage, but the fact that the ability still applies fragility, like again, fragility is a debuff that makes him take 9% more damage per stack. Like at like 5 stacks, that's 40% more damage. Like that's insane. That was the reason why my Sentinel was like one-shotting things. And this is what I was saying about. You see, it deals 158 damage, and then it deals an extra 32 damage per stack of bleed or hemorrhage in the affected target, and then applies fragility. Like, I haven't seen that for any other whatchamacallit, for any other like debuff. Also, that's cool. I didn't notice that change. It now tells you if you have like abilities that share tags. So if you look down at the bottom, when I like scroll over, like I don't, you know, I have my mouse off of the skills. None of them show anything at the bottom in the middle. I put my mouse over subdue and it shows it shares a tag with piercing shout and might, and it tells you it shares 1 tag with each. Meanwhile, if I do smite, it shares 4 tags with piercing, and then 5 tags with might, and then 1 tag with my area abilities, and then intimidating, same thing. That's really cool. I didn't notice that before. That's really helpful for like newer players, where you're kind of like, like, you know, you're like, man, I don't know what abilities have what tags, and then the game's like, well, you know, these, like, you know, it kind of just makes you kind of just shows you instead. Also, by default, probably one of the biggest suggestions I could give if you pick up the demo or play this game, and this might be more personal preference, is I went in here and I turned off auto level up, because with the way the attacks work in this game, like I showed earlier, even with a build strong enough to like kill everything around you, you're still gonna die because of the way you get targeted. Auto level up has almost gotten me killed more times than not, so I turned it off, which now is why you see when I level up I have a 1 and then a Q under it, which means when I hit Q it'll give me the level up menu, so I can go here, wait till I'm in an area that I'm not being attacked, and then I can level up like peacefully and not worry about taking damage on the way out. Because there's been a couple times I've leveled up like in the middle of shit, and like I get the level up screen and then it kind of just throws off the like it makes you stop for a second after you come out of it, and it's just like, it's just rough. It's like very rough on especially once you get in some of the higher, like past the 3rd lord, it's probably not very, like it's very detrimental. Sheesh, I got hit with like 3 meteors, bro. Both of those fuckers didn't stand a chance. They did not stand a chance at all. Burst. Yeah, we'll replace this for now, because I don't give a shit about piercing shot, to be honest. I want the fire projectile, like the fire bolt, but it hasn't spawned yet. I guess I could reroll for it. I do have 5 rerolls. So even just getting 1 chain lightning really like helped the build, because I don't think, yeah, like the piercing whatever, just like it's a good placeholder for might, but I don't think it really stacks very well, especially because I have like fragility and melting, so I think it's just giving me like very, very big diminishing returns, so I'm better off just getting another like attack spell in place of it, or maybe even like a buff spell. Like maybe if I'd gotten like the berserking one instead, that would probably be better. Also, the really cool thing about the fire orb shield is that when you get you can get more than 1. I've only been able to get 2. I don't know if you can get more than 2, but you can get at least 2, like the passive twice, and what it does is it just doubles the fire orbs around you, which is really cool. It Instead of just being like, oh, well, the 4 orbs now deal more damage. Or like, no, now you have 8 orbs. Have fun with that. And it's just like, yeah, I will. I will. No, that chain lightning almost hit that, almost hit the, the healing thing. As you can see, you just gotta keep moving. As soon as I stand still, there's 2 fucking, like, fire mage elites in here just chucking out fireballs at me. Alright, so we have Flame Wave, which I don't think we really need. Because we'll either get, like, we can either do this. Actually, no, we're doing this. I was gonna do Flame Bolt, but then I realized how many modifiers that has. That just shares with so much other shit that I have right now. And then we just got a passive that just makes it so all of our fire attacks have more multicasting. Get the fuck away from me. Those are the kamikaze dudes. They really suck. That's why, like, I always suggest having at least one AoE ability that, you know, just AoE clears around your character. And then give it some, like, AoE increase mods, because, like, you get these little kamikaze dudes that they blow up and they push you into attacks and stuff if you get hit wrong. Like, I've eaten a couple there. This ability is really good for clearing out, like, everything around me. But it's missing a little something something for killing the boss. Like, it's missing some boss killing potential. Damage increase. Usually the bolts deal a shit ton of damage, so... And so since I'm not taking those, it's kind of... I'm kind of just relying on my debuffs to deal a lot of damage to the boss. There's so much shit going on, I can't even see what the fuck I'm doing. Then we get the kamikaze bastards like to show up. Oh shit, I ran out of space. Yeah, like this one, like I was looking for the fire version of this. Let's see if we can re-roll it. But no. 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 They just straight up gave us lightning bolt back. They gave us all of the bolts except for firebolt. Also, one thing that's, I don't know if they'll keep it like that, because I feel like it's, well, I mean, if they do keep it like that, it allows them to have like this crazy batshit stuff going on, is that your dashes recharge at the same rate. Right? So like when I use my first dash, it starts recharging, and then if I use my second dash before the first dash, like just before the first dash, like, finishes coming back, it'll instantly give me back both of my dashes, and then you can basically chain 3 dashes like back to back to back without having like the extra dash passive. Because there is a passive that you can get that's purple that gives you an extra dash. Alright, so we have 30% for that. I don't think we need much more. Because we have a lot of multi-hit, like a lot of abilities that just hit everything. And then on top of that we have melting, so kind of not really necessary. Holy shit, that meteor shower looks insane with all of the... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna replace the meteor with a firebolt if that pops up. Because to be honest, I don't think I need meteor between having flame pillar and meteor shower. Also, dodging makes you immune to damage, so you can use it to stay aggressive on a boss or something. It's more effective on the poison guy than it is on the ice guy, because the ice guy has the crystals that just keep shooting out like multiple projectiles like back to back to back. Oh wait, no, I can't replace this because this has a legendary modifier on it. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. Get the fuck away from me. Fucking kamikaze bitches. Which grit do I have? 40%. That's good enough. You can also dodge when you're like mid-air, when you're getting like knocked up, and just just go even further and use it to get out of like stuff. It's actually really cool. I like that they did that. I like that it's not just like, oh, you're mid-air so you can't do anything right now. It's like, no, you can still keep dodging to keep moving. But yeah, so we're going to do another Sentinel run, because with the Sentinel, I haven't fully cleared a map with the Sentinel, even though I could, because I was just speedrunning getting the materials I needed to unlock stuff. So we'll do, we'll finish this map out with this character, and then we'll do another like full map run with the Sentinel, and then after that we will swap over to Gundam Evolution, because to be honest, like, again, this is just a demo. There's not, you know, the full game isn't even out yet, so there's not really much to grind for. I mean, you can like max out the passives if you want, but I don't personally care too much for that. So I'm just gonna go to Gundam Evolution, which is a game that is released, and then just kind of work on that, and then try to just get better at that, because I mean, it was fun. There's still, like, you know, there's still something about it that kind of like, I'm not super crazy for it, but it still is I still suggest it as a nice change of pace, because 1, it's free, and 2, it's new, and 3, it doesn't cost you anything but time. And if you have enough time to watch a dumb bear play Soulstone Survivors, you have enough time to at least try out Gundam Evolution and see if you like it or not. Same thing with Overwatch 2. When Overwatch 2 comes out, it is free. Even though the stuff they're doing might be a little, whatchamacallit, a little weird with how they're deciding to lock, like, new characters behind Battle Pass levels and pretty far into the Battle Pass, I might add. Like 50, I think it's like level 50 to get it. Kind of not the play in my opinion, but to be honest, like, I don't necessarily mind them putting a character behind the Battle Pass. I just feel like it shouldn't be that far into the Battle Pass. I think it should be like in the first like 10 levels. Because they're just like, well, you can grind to level 50 to get him for free, or you could buy the premium Battle Pass, which just gives you the character immediately. And it's like, I don't like that. Armor. Take this one. There's another expensive one I wanted to use. Like, I maxed this out. This is a nice tree to have maxed out because it gives you move speed, cooldown reduction, pickup, XP. Like, this is just a good tree to have. Oh, no, that just straight needs crystals. I'll pay that. Buy this. And then, alright. So we did a full run with that. Now we're gonna do a full run with a Sentinel. We're gonna take the spread shot because I like the spread shot better. To be honest, this one's really strong too, because this shoots 3 arrows that apply fragility, like right off the bat. And then you get rain of arrows, which is a really good like AoE. Just a really good AoE clearing thing. And it's just really strong. And then as you can see, this guy has 3 dashes off the bat because he default comes with an extra one. And then you can get an extra dash from your passives. If just for shenanigans, like I don't need it. Like, I'm not going to need it. But if I get the passive that gives me an extra dodge in this run, I'm going to grab it just to have 4 dashes because I can. Also, I need a, yeah. The one thing I like about this map in particular is, like, you have these rocks that if you don't break them, they will take up space and stop you from moving around. So, but you can clear them out with attacks. And so that's what I do. That way I don't have to worry about that later. I should have, like, I kind of wanted to take the multicast one, but I also want the fragility one. Because when you can, I think getting it to like 20, like to 30-40% is good enough for that, especially because like once you get like attack frequency and stuff like that, you're just chilling. But like, what is this? All right, this has burst. So we need to take something with burst so we can start getting that, because the disengage is also burst, which we're not going to keep flame crash. We're going to get chain lightning. And then disengage is basically just flame crash but better. So that's why we're not going to keep flame crash. Flame crash is just here to see if we can get some bait out some of the modifiers for burst abilities, since I plan on getting so much burst. Get wrecked, nerd. Hop off these nuts. I wish there was a passive that made it so you could whatchamacallit, have like projectiles pierce, if that makes sense. Because like there are piercing projectiles, like all the magical bolts pierce. But I guess that's kind of like the big difference to make it between like the physical projectiles and like the magical projectiles is the physical projectiles don't pierce, but then the magical projectiles do pierce because they're magic. So yeah, I definitely want that legendary multicasting. There's a 48% chance to multicast right now. Take that for Doom. Holy shit, that just shotgunned out like 20 arrows. I don't want to keep Shadow Bolt though. Or at least I don't plan on keeping Shadow Bolt. Because I want to, because I'm going to get Chain Lightning, I'd rather get Lightning Bolt instead. So that way I can have another like extra double mod thing. Granted, like Shadow Bolt is good because of Doom, because Doom's really strong. When you can like stack it up reliably, which is why like if you go like a poison build, it's you can get a, I might get the passive that lets me apply poison and stack that up a couple times, and then get the other passive that lets me have like a 50% chance to apply Doom when I apply poison to the target. Look at that, just fucking deleted. That's why I say the Sentinel is such a fucking elite and boss killer. He literally just shreds through shit with both of his types. Hey Sheen, welcome in. I'll get you a little chunk right now, because I can pause this game. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing great. We're having a good week so far. Cast frequency. Wait, there we go. Ooh, let's go. Been Apexing and Slime Rancher 2. Let's go. You got the Salt game and then you got the Chill game. Winning. Smart combination. I'm doing great. A little tired because I didn't really sleep too well last night, but I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Have you tried the new Gundam game, Heishin? I have drawn this slime making a nutshell. Sheesh. That's a talent. If I've ever heard of one. No, I mean, if you're interested, like if you check it out and you're interested, I'd suggest trying it out. It is free, but Gundam Evolution is what it is. Finishing Cross Rays. Yo, I want to get that. I want to get that, and I want to get what is it? I think there's a new like SD Gundam, like turn-based SD Gundam game coming out that I want. Okay, this is gonna replace this. Evolution lags. Oh, that's unfortunate. It was all right for me when I played it. Granted, I lowered the settings. It's a Gundam version. Yeah, basically, pretty much. Though I feel it's definitely a lot more faster pace than current Overwatch. I don't know how it'll be compared to like Overwatch 2, because that seems pretty fast paced now with the changes they made. But I can definitely say that I can stomach playing that more than I can play over the current state of Overwatch. Though we'll see how that is, because I plan on playing Overwatch 2 when it comes out in 2 weeks. But it has my only major complaint with it is major complaint in the game stuff is it has this one mode that they're kind of like hell-bent. Oh, I don't know if they're hell-bent on keeping it, but I don't think it like fits the actual playstyle of the game. Which is like basically they took payload, like the way payload kind of works and then kind of like shimmy, like the way it works, like, you know, where you move it a certain amount, you get like percentage, and then they kind of like tack that on to the arm defusal, basically seek and destroy from like Counter-Strike and other games. So like you'll have like team A and team B. Team A is defending, team B is attacking. Team B has to go in and like arm a bomb, and then when they arm the bomb, team A has to turn around and like defuse the bomb, and they just go back and forth. That mode sucks. Like it just sucks. Like I hate that mode. I don't feel like it actually fits the playstyle of the game. But then they have two different like capture point modes that I think are really fun for the way the game plays, because the game is, it's so fast. Like it's just constantly going, and it's just like, at least the characters I play, like I'm just always up in people's faces, which is fun. But that shit away from me. Oh, and it re-rolls the thing. Nice. But yeah, like it's pretty fun when you get those modes. There is like multiple different mobile suits. There's like a sniper and all this kind of stuff, so it's pretty fun. I've met some players that are, you can definitely tell they've spent time playing the game. I don't know if like through beta testing or just through like the network testing, because I've read into some players that, holy shit, the way they use their mobile suits is kind of insane. Ronan, what's good? Welcome in, bro. How you doing? Hope your week's gone well. Chain lightning, let's fucking go. Yes. But yeah, I definitely, yeah. Like it's unfortunate if it lags. I don't know if you, maybe like turning, like I turned my like setting, like my graphic settings down to like, I think medium or low. Because it definitely, my computer definitely can't run it at like high, especially with how fast paced and all the abilities going on. And it worked fine for me. I didn't really have too many issues. Granted, I didn't have too many issues until I was like, I don't know if I want to go to sleep yet. And then it was like, oh, well, you know, matchmaking is unavailable. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to bed. But I do know I had some people in chat that were getting DC'd when they were trying to play games and stuff like that. So maybe I was just lucky. Oh, there you are. Welcome home. Nice. What's my cast frequency at? We need more. We need more. I want this shit with no cooldown. I wonder if it's viable to do a build that's just all bolts, like all the different element, like magical bolts. I think we might try that. Bro, he's so gross. He just deletes bosses. It's so good. Multicast. I have an 80% chance to apply slow to targets. Make me some space. Then we apply some venom. Now that makes me want to listen to the Eminem song for Venom. Sadly, I haven't gotten the passive for the extra dash. I don't know if you can get the passive for the extra dash, to be honest. That's my multi, guys. Need more. Because I know I've gotten multicast high enough that I've been able to cast like one ability 3 times. And that's what I want. Because that's really when you gotta build trucking. You start having like fucking chain lightning cast like 3 times in a row, it just deletes everything. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my god, it started multicasting so much that like the cooldown, like the spread shot cooldown was just that was so good. What's the cooldown on it? 0.9. I kind of want to get that lower. Or we could just get a shit ton of multicast, so that way it'll just multicast enough between cooldowns so that it just keeps shooting. Alright, just deleted a whole pack of elites, no problem. Yeah, this the Sentinel's kind of insane. Yeah, I think I'm going to we're gonna do one more run, and I'm gonna try to do a build with the Sentinel with the first bow that he has, and then go like all projectile. Because I think the first bow has projectile, like that's the tag on it for the basic attack. And then we'll see if that's viable. It should be, because to be honest, the bolts are actually kind of disgustingly powerful. But they will also have like every debuff and actually I don't even know if you have enough slots for all of the projectiles. Because I'm pretty sure there's more than 6. Hold up. Alright, so we have lightning bolt, fire bolt, poison bolt, frost bolt, shadow bolt. Oh, maybe there's only 5. No, there's fire bolt, so there's 6. So you can do like a whole just like bolt build. But we're gonna have to like sacrifice one of those. And I think we might sacrifice Frostbolt, because Frostbolt's the only one that doesn't apply a debuff that like deals damage. Because everything else applies a debuff that deals damage. And we can just get the 40% chance to apply slow, which is what chill does to targets. I wonder if they'll add a like another debuff for frost abilities, like frostbite or something like that, something that deals damage on certain abilities. Dedge. As you can see, there's a night and day difference between killing bosses with this build, like with this character, than there is with killing bosses with the other build that we like, with the Arcane Weaver. Be 14 seconds, yeah. Yeah, now we have Might with increased duration, which means really it's only on cooldown for 4 seconds instead of 8 seconds. They basically just halved the cooldown for Might. I need a healing crystal. Oh, holy shit, I'm just machine gunning arrows! I love multicast. I love it so much. Because the point is that like you could be like, oh, but like shotgunning out so much arrows and killing things so quickly, like doesn't that trivialize the game? I'm like, you have to remember, this is literally just the demo. There's so much shit we're missing from this game. Like, who knows if maybe later on, like, we're gonna need all of that batshit crazy stuff we can pull off now. Cause like, Hollow Cure, which is another like Vampire Survivor-esque game, I feel like has the right idea by letting players get super powerful, so that way they can do like super batshit crazy like map attacks and stuff like that. It keeps things spicy. I think especially for like single player, like non-competitive single player games. I mean, granted, like players will obviously make anything competitive. Like there's probably some like a Reddit out there on like who has like the fastest runtime for clearing a map or something like that. Because unlike Vampire Survivors, this isn't like a timed thing. Like, you know, it's not survive the map for like 30 minutes, right? It's kill five lords. And you have a finite amount of things you need to kill to summon the Lord. So that means the better your build is at killing things, the faster you'll get through the map. And I think that's really cool. I think that's a really nice approach to it, instead of the stereotypical, well, at, you know, 10 minutes this will spawn, at 20 minutes this spawns, and then at 30 minutes the big boss spawns or something like that, right? because this way it's kind of more in the player's hands, like how fast it's going to take. Now obviously there's going to be a point where you really can't go much faster because there's going to be a finite level for the speed at killing things. Like I can tell you right now, this build is slower at like AoE clearing than the other build I had, but it just like instantly deletes the bosses basically when they pop out, and that's like really nice. But it shows the strengths and weakness that you can get with different builds, right? Like this build can literally just demolish bosses easy peasy, but it takes a bit to get through the AoE clearing part of it because a lot of it's just focused attacks, while the Arcane Weaver had a lot of really good AoE attacks, which I think is fantastic. Like I think that's a strength for the game, not a weakness. But like it makes me curious because you have abilities like Might, which say empower you and all your nearby allies. Now you can have minions in this game, right? Like there are abilities that summon minions. Like there's archers, mages, and warriors, and a chaos golem currently. They'll probably add more later. I have a feeling the guy with the bear helmet in the character select is probably going to be like a minion character, and then there's like a warlock looking dude who also might be a minion. Like, you know, there's a couple of different ones they could do for minions, but like I'm curious if this is just because I'm thinking the guys working on this aren't like English speakers. I think are they French? I don't know where they're based, but I don't know if this is a mistranslation of allies in saying that like, oh, this buffs you and your minions, or if this means that we potentially could have co-op later, which means that people can get really min-maxy if they want to, and they could have one guy run a build that's literally just there for AoE clearing to like clear out all the small mobs, and then the other guy is there for like you know, he's the boss killer basically, which would be really interesting. Because that kind of reminds me of the like old school Diablo days when I used to play, where like very rarely, but I play with friends where one of us would literally go for clearing maps, so that way, and then the other person would just have like a boss killing build, and you know, we would clear it so that you could get there faster, and then he would just kill the boss and just roll from there. It was really fun. You'll go down. And it's like, and it's also like in MOBAs, like that was a big thing in MOBAs for, well, Heroes of the Storm more than anything. We used to, when I used to play Heroes of the Storm a lot, there was a group of friends I'd play with, and we'd be like, all right, we're gonna go this character and this character, and then like if we wanted to get really sweaty, we'd be like, all right, one of us is going the character that's like really good at like dealing damage to like a whole team, and then another one's going like a really good like single target, like a single, you know, like, you know, priority enemy kill kind of builds or kind of characters, and then we would just like min-max that way and stuff like that. But basically it was fun, and I think that would really take these games to the next level if all right, that's already at 60%. We don't need more than that. If you could like actually have co-op in these games. Now I don't know how well it'll work or if it would work, to be honest, because the way these games work is the mobs all come to you, so it makes like these kinds of builds work. I don't know how the aggro would be handled, having multiple players on the same, like in the same map, like especially if they can't spread out, because there's like a couple co-op games I've played where like both players have to be on the screen, and it restricts the movement of one player if another player is like too far away, so you have to like move together, which I've always hated those kinds of co-ops. Like I understand the reasoning behind them, but I always hated them because it's just really restricting. So, yeah. Alright. This guy has basically the, I don't know if there's a cap on how much you can multicast. Like, I think it's 3. I think you can only cast ability like 3 times per cast. But between the cooldown reduction and the chance that it always is guaranteed to cast at least one more time, spread shot's kind of, I'd be surprised if it's not like my highest DPS ability, to be honest. Well, actually it might fall behind chain lightning, because chain lightning is really strong, but it'll probably be my highest DPS ability because it's what's like destroying elites and bosses for me. Boom, dead. Map's done. That's insane. All right, let's see. Because we get damage numbers after this. I just haven't read them in a while. 2.9 million Demutskis. Holy shit, dude. That's almost tied for the highest amount of damage I've had an ability deal. I've had one deal like 3.1 million damage before. But yeah, no, spread shot's fucking disgusting. It's so strong. It's so good. I love it. All right, so we're gonna go back to menu because I need to swap the weapon. Because I want to do a projectile build. Yeah, so shoot is a projectile. So we're gonna go for an all projectile build, or try to. And we'll do it in the Whispering Grove because we are a sentinel, so we have to do it in the forest at least once. To be honest, in my opinion, as strong as spread shot was, I think shoot's even stronger. Especially if you go all in on projectiles to get all the projectile buffs and stuff for damage. Extra modifiers. But it all kind of just depends on the RNG of the game. Because the point is, the reason why spread shot deals like literally was just destroying bosses is because it's shooting like 10 arrows at a time. So I'd get up close to the boss and just run around it, and then he was getting hit with every single arrow every time, which is why he was getting chunked for HP. Because in this game, a lot of times abilities that like apply debuffs don't deal as much damage as abilities that don't apply debuffs, for basics at least. So like for instance, for the barbarian, you start off with a whirlwind with your basic axes, and then you get double slash for your upgraded axes. We'll go with thrust for now. And the double slash doesn't deal anywhere near as much damage as the whirlwind because it applies bleed, like stacks of bleed. The Houndmaster was the exception to the rule because the Houndmaster's second weapon applied fragility, and it dealt a fuck ton of damage, but they nerfed it recently. So, you know, they balanced it, which was good because it was just way too strong. Like the Houndmaster was, like even like with the new characters, probably would have, if they hadn't changed it, probably would have been the strongest character in the game still, with his second weapon. And then with this, we can save time and not have to save, like we can get different passives. Because I just like getting the fragility passive, because it's there. You know, it's like, why would you not grab the ability that gives you extra 9% damage for every single damage thing you got, right? Oh, so Firebolt actually goes out in front of you. It's not like the other projectiles that just shoot whatever direction it wants to go. Cool. Or the other like magical bolts that just go wherever they want. Oh, because this is a missile, not a projectile. Oh well, we're still going all in with missiles. What's my move speed at? I do like this where I don't have to like come in here and try to calculate all my shit. I just go here. Movement speed is at 45%, so we don't really need that, but cast frequency is only 10%, so we'll take that instead. I don't feel like, unless it's like one of the big like rare mod passives, I don't really feel the need to grab whatchamacallit, fuck, what's the words I'm looking for? To grab the increased damage ones, to be honest. I don't feel like they do that much of a difference. Also, bleed has this nice thing where not only does it deal damage over time, bleed also... Oh wait, did they change it? Bleed used to increase your crit. I think they might have changed that for hemorrhage. But bleed used to be like, if you had a bleed skill, you had no real reason to take get a lot of crit chance because it just would it would just increase your chance to crit on a target. They might have changed that because that is a little powerful. Alright, see, Shadow Ball just goes wherever the fuck it wants, which is fine. Having two like targeted abilities is gonna be, that's all you need. I forgot I should re-roll next time the abilities to see if I can get lightning and poison. Get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked, nerd. Get out of my house. You're not invited. We don't have tea for you. Alright, look at the attack speed for Shadow Bolt. Attack speed for Firebolt. Thunder Strike. And then we'll banish this. I guess we'll take the poison for now. Unfortunate, still no, we didn't get any of the other bolts with it, with the rerolls and the banish. I do like how banishing in this game it's kind of just like a single ability reroll. Cause like in Vampire Survivors, I'm thinking when you banish, you just consume your chance to grab a ability. Which was kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't know, it's kind of interesting because, like, I say Soulstone Survivors is similar to Vampire Survivors, but in all honesty, this is basically a twin stick shooter. Anybody who's ever played twin stick shooters knows what I'm talking about. Where it was like this. So a twin stick shooter is basically you had two joysticks, which, to be honest, is not exclusive to what should we call it? To mobile games. I don't know if anybody remembers, there used to be like an old school like PC game that you'd use like eight buttons. One was in charge of like rotating the direction of the ship, and then the other one was in charge of you moving the ship left to right, and then you had like meteors coming at you and you would shoot the meteors. That's basically this. It's just this is that with more shit on top of it. So I don't know if anybody remembers that game. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I just remember playing the shit out of it when I was younger. Poison Bolt, let's go. Wait, do I even have anything that applies? Oh, I do. I have one. We'll do that. Alright, so now all we're missing is the lightning bolt. And we're chilling. I don't want to get chain lightning. We'll get frostbolt for now, just to have all the bolts. Well, majority of the bolts. Wait, did I miscount them? Hold up. Firebolt, Shadow Bolt, Poison Bolt, Frostbolt, Lightning Bolt. Did I miscount them? Which one did I count twice? I must have counted one twice. Now we're just waiting for lightning. Okay, so the ice and fire bolt can come out in front of you, and so does the poison bolt. But I know the shadow bolt and the lightning bolt just do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, we need multicast. Also, it's gonna feel weird to have a build that doesn't have might in it, because we're gonna replace that might for the lightning bolt when we get it. Oh, also the reason I say that I don't feel like getting the damage one is like the base damage one is such a big deal, especially now. Like I didn't feel like it was such a big deal before. But they also changed the way the damage bonus rolls work, where instead of being like multiplicative, they're not additive, so they're less. So I'm saying is how that works. We'll grab this. Damage chance by 15. Damage increase. So that way the numbers won't get as crazy. So that means that like. Well, you hit diminishing returns quicker. And you get so many different ways to increase the damage of your abilities that I just don't feel like that passive is worth taking, like, ever. No lightning bolt. Sure. Wait, what other mods does this have? Oh, it doesn't tell you. Wait, no, not that one. This one. Yeah, that doesn't tell you shit. I wish they would add tags to that. Like, I still feel weird that the fire orbs, which deal damage, don't actually, like, aren't actually an ability. Like, they act like an ability, but they're passive. Bro, the bolts are... Like, this bolt build is actually not bad. It's actually kind of gross. Well, missile build, I guess. There we go. Full power, baby. We got the shadow and lightning bolts to help clear everything around us, and then we have the other 3 bolts to just murderize things in front of us. Oh yeah, bitch. Let's see how strong this is. Let's see how strong this is. Where you at? Sheesh. Get fucked, nerd. Sheesh. Bro, that's disgusting. That is disgustingly powerful. That is so good. So strong. Holy shit. Grab this. Multicast. We'll grab some HP just in case. Just for oh shit scenarios. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I also like this about this game. You can just try like stupid builds and put them together and then they'll usually work. What's my multicast at now? 20%. I mean, it's 1 in 5. It's not bad. Not to mention, do I have... Alright, this has 36% chance. Like, these all have 36% chance. So technically, they're at like 56% chance to multicast. But we're chilling. Whew, sheesh. I like how I was just like, I want to, you know, use this tag system thing and just try this for shits and giggles, and I may or may not have stumbled on something kind of busted. At least with this specific character. Okay, and then we'll just get more multicast on all the frontal shit. Because why the fuck not? Because why the fuck not? The funny thing, so like the reason why Doom is so strong as a debuff is because the way Doom works is every time you apply the stack, right, it deals more damage. But then as soon as the stack gets, like the damage deal for the stack gets to a point that is, well, I mean, to be honest, in hindsight, it just works, I mean, it just works out as, basically it has an execute mechanic built in. The wording kind of seems kind of duh, but I don't think it works exactly like that. Because I think it executes like very quickly. Basically, it's a very good, it's very strong, I feel, for wiping entire like small packs out. Not much of a boss killer, but I definitely think it's very powerful. Yeah, I could have sworn the, that bleed used to also give you crit, but I guess maybe it's just dazed. Maybe I just read it wrong. Not my problem. Because my builds still work normally. I will say the only problem with this having like twin stick shooter mechanics is that like if you have a lot of stuff like this where like half of my abilities I have to aim them, we can have more? Is this the third one? This will be the third one, yeah? Yeah, let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. We got 12 orbs. Get wrecked. These are my homies, baby. We just deleted that boss. Like, we just ruined that boss's entire career. Well, I don't need this because I have this, so I'm chilling. Yeah, I will say. So I will say, I was a little out of all the new classes. I was pretty disappointed in the Spellbreaker. I don't think the Spellbreaker brings anything to the table that to differentiate itself enough from the Barbarian. It basically just felt like, to me, it felt like a worse Barbarian, because the Barbarian's like second axes are incredibly powerful because of the throw axe ability. So it's just like, and then his weapon upgrade, like, it just felt weird because it was like, well, both of your abilities apply bleed, and it's like, yeah, but one's a frontal cone that you can get really big, and then the other one's like an AoE stomp around you that doesn't really get all that big. Like, I don't know, I think they kind of need to increase the size of the stomp, personally. But it just, I don't know, it just felt like a meh version of the Barbarian. Who was the, like, and maybe it's because I played the Barbarian the most, because I like the Barbarian. I enjoy the Barbarian, especially with the second weapon, because you got a throw axe ability that's really fun. Because it just goes out and then it boomerangs back to you. I will say they changed how flamethrower works, because flamethrower was pretty underwhelming for the pyromancer when I used it. But they changed how it worked. They gave it the new melting debuff, and then they changed how multicasting on it works. So it might be pretty good now, but I don't know. I'd rather get more AoE. What you have, bitch? Get Regnard. Get out of my house. Yeah, I would say that the all bolt build has a seal of approval from me. I just kind of wish that like there was like a physical version for the generic abilities, like, I don't know, like a dagger throw or something like that, or just because like I like axe throw. Like, basically, I now want to run a build, and I want to try this, but with like axe throw instead. I mean, it wouldn't be as effective with axe throw because, oh shit, I lost my cursor for a second. Because axe throw is just there for damage. But I could just get the fragility one, fragility passive. Get wrecked, nerds. Wait, crit. Got that 45%. Let's go. Yeah, basically, if it's in front and it gets shotgunned with my frontal abilities right now, like, it just, everything just gets deleted. I'm surprised I haven't gotten the one where applying poison gives me a 50% chance to apply doom. Bro, the effect from the poison bolt hitting things, like, I just see it hit. I see the damage numbers. I can't see anything else in the direction that it's hitting, and then I see nothing after it stops hitting things. It's kind of satisfying. It's kind of satisfying. I am basically magical Legolas right now, just constantly shooting out fucking projectiles. Also, one thing that it took me a little bit to get used to, or at least to remember that I had dashes, but don't be afraid to dash in this game. It's such a short cooldown. Like, it's like, if you're in a situation where like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get hit, and I just dash. Just dash towards an area that's safe. Let's go, we can get 16. I'm just gonna get the 16. Because I thought you could only get, because I'd only ever gotten 2 of the fire or like the fire shield passive, and so the fact that I now know that you can just stack it like constantly, like I am happy. All right, come here, you. Get wrecked. Let's go. Yeah, the bolt build. The bolt build slaps. Let's see how the damage spread is. I'm pretty sure the arrow shoot's gonna have the highest, but oh, it's not. Fireball got the highest, 2.6 mil. Sheesh. Shoot got 1.6. Frostbolt got 1.1. Cause those are the frontal ones, if I'm mistaken. Total damage was 1.7. Oh, this is new. When I think about it. Yeah, this like fireball is a shit ton of damage. It hit to like a third of the times, and it dealt like 1 million more damage. That's insane. That's so good. Firebolt slaps. Fireball slaps indeed. Even though I think I got a fire passive early on that it benefited from. Sorry, I'm just trying to stretch right now. Oh, let's go. Do we have any more skills we can get? But yeah, I do like this mechanic where like you kill the 5 void lords and then you get a different soul stone for each level because it gets stronger and stronger as it goes on. I forgot to see. I think one thing I would like to see added would probably be to see like your last like 2 or 3 runs, like have a spot that I can see like how I did on my last 2 or 3 runs, something like that. Or make it so that like it has like a fastest time clear next to it, because I feel like that would go a long way, especially for people that want to like try speed running and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really curious about what this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one play like these 5. These are I'm mildly interested in because they're just new characters, but these are definitely the 5 that I'm like, man, I really want to like. I can't wait for these to get added and to unlock them and play them. But let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's any other ones that need minor soul stones. I don't think. Yeah, I think I've bought all the ones I can with minor soul stones. I don't have enough for that. It takes red. These all take red. Cool. Alright. That is enough Soulstone survivors. I am going to fire up Gundam Evolution, so we can get some working on that. Because it was pretty fun, to be honest. Now I gotta do the streamer things. Change this. Evolution. Update that. Wait for easy anti-cheat to take a little bit of time to go through. I still find it hilarious how I've now played more, like plenty of games, like online games that use easy anti-cheat, because it's been a while since I played an online game that wasn't just like a Blizzard game. And for some weird reason, I still don't understand why Lost Ark's easy anti-cheat takes like 3 years to turn on. Or not like 3 years to turn on, but like 3 years to like work, basically, is what I mean. It'll just go. They'll just sit there for like 3 days being like, I don't know, maybe we'll let you in, maybe we won't. I think they sped it up the last time I logged into it. I don't remember it taking as long as it did before. At least it didn't feel like it. But it was still pretty, it still took its sweet time. Alright, Gundam Evolution, let's go. Also, because I want to shoot things. All right, what's my dailies? Oh, it hasn't rotated yet. What is it? 4 hours? I'm assuming it's probably 4 hours and 7 minutes. Really? 8 p.m.? Huh. Interesting time. All right, so we need to revive 3 teammates using one of these 3 characters. I've come to realize that the 4th character in all of these eligible units is always one of the characters that you have to unlock. Which makes me hate this even more than I already did. I hate this. I detest these. The whole like, oh, you have to do this with these units. Stop. Get rid of this. Just get rid of this. Just give us these. I don't know, make it 60 kills if you want or something. Just stop. Because the point is, since you only have 4, even if you had the extra character unlocked, there are chances of people choosing this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy. So it's just like, stop. But yeah. Are these guys not available right now? Or maybe that's just a new icon. I don't know, these guys might just be, they might be unavailable. Also, I've come to realize that this fucking gun tank, like his ult is insane. Also, all units in a small area, my ass. That's a big ass area that ult hits. But I need to remember, I need to play as this guy, or this guy, and then get revives. Which is gonna suck on this guy. What does he even do? Hyper sensor. Oh well.
This is a domination mission.
Domination. Let's go. Let's run defense first this time. I'm just gonna go for the GM. Because I usually don't see a lot of people try to play the GM.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
And he's pretty in pink, let's go. Yeah, this one has repair grenade. But yeah, I gotta try to get some revives. Gotta get 5 revives.
Ready for battle, Command.
Your goal is to capture the target waypoints.
Yeah, as you can see, like, we have all 3 for the revive daily, like, in this team. So if like the Sazabi or the Zaku had wanted to get this, or the Pale Rider had wanted to do this daily, he wouldn't be able to.
Preparations complete.
Let's go.
Begin your assault.
Understood. There and tear him up. Operation underway.
Fight well.
No, bro. He destroyed himself early.
Reloading. Cover me.
Objective contested.
I'll repair it. Shields can't hold much longer. Reloading. Cover
The
me.
Pale Rider.
Capturing objective C. We've captured objective C.
Alright. It's ours. I'm here for you.
Spectacular work. Hope this helps.
Oh, I didn't mean to dash forward.
This is the spot. Area contested.
Nice assist.
Fire confirmed. Activating demonization. Area contested. Target changed to objective
I read about
A.
the satchel.
There's a suit with
Oh, I forgot I have a shield dash.
This should work. Give me some backup. I'm here for you. This should work.
Capturing objective A. We've captured objective A.
Right. It's ours. Help is on the way. This should work. Give me some backup.
Our forces have the advantage.
I'm here for you. Hostile units confirmed. Back to the shield, bud. This is getting serious.
What's up, babies? How y'all doing? Oh shit. I don't know what his ult does, to be honest.
Select the suit you
What does
wish
ult
to
do?
pilot.
Oh, it throws. Okay. Homing mines.
Let's go.
I just didn't realize I was such low health.
Leave a mark. Roger. Keep your eye on them.
3 minutes remaining. Target changed to objective B.
Let's get you back on your feet. Okay. Get back out there.
You're a lifesaver. Okay, let's punch it.
This!
Sighted an enemy unit.
Hostile sighted.
Sighted an enemy unit.
I've got you covered. Help is on the way.
Right here.
Let's go.
Here.
Capturing objective B. We've captured objective B.
This guy's pretty good. This the GM, he's pretty fun.
It's ours.
I'm here to help.
Thank you. This should work.
Enemy unit spotted.
Keep pushing.
Hostile units confirmed. Hostile sniper unit sighted. Enemy unit spotted. Enemy has used their G maneuver.
Now entering overtime. Round
Let's go. Little struggle at the beginning, but then we all kind of remembered that, oh, we need to go fight over the point. So we kind of just went fight the point.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Oh, our sniper swapped to Barbados. Barbados. But yeah, Zaku's are like interesting. Because like you have to be really aggressive with a Zaku. Like incredibly aggressive because you have like 3 dashes as a Zaku. And
Tactical says you're doing well. Keep going.
and it's just like you have to like know when how to get in and get out. Like in all honesty, the Zaku is basically Tracer. Like you have to play a Zaku like you play Tracer. 3 dashes, 3 blinks. Ult, you know, Tracer rewinds, but he has a smoke that makes it so he can become immune, and then you just dash away.
Enemy has begun their assault.
Let's do this.
All right, here, get in position.
Show us your best work, pilot.
Oh,
We should attack this area. We should attack this area. Hope this helps.
Nice assist. Securing this area. All right. It's ours.
Well done.
that was weird. Are they trying to like flank us and then like didn't like did we kind of just like run like opposite areas of each other and then that was so weird.
Hostile units confirmed. Help is on the way. It flanks me.
Capturing objective C.
Right. It's ours. It flanks me. We did it.
Shit. I will say I feel like it's hard to keep track of like where your HP is. Like, I don't like how like I wish there was like a little indicator that I could have in the middle
Target changed to objective B.
for the HP. Also, they're literally just death balling.
Allied unit down.
Help is on the way. That's the shield.
Objective contested. We've captured objective B. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
They're playing more coordinated than they were before. They're actually playing on the objective. Like before, they were kind of just playing like it's so weird. I guess maybe they're using like voice comms. There might be somebody on their team using voice comms.
Enemy unit spotted. Here, boy.
Objective contested. Objective contested.
Maneuver standing by.
Objective contested.
Back to the shield, bud. Flank this. This should work.
Objective contested. Target changed. 3 minutes remaining.
I'm here, boy.
Like they almost play like completely different players than they did the first round.
Targeting this spot.
Like it's so weird. This is not the first time this has happened to me in this game, where like we'll play a first round and then they'll get like completely dominated,
I'll help you.
and then all of a sudden they play like almost a completely different
Back out there.
character, like different players.
Here, boy.
Capturing objective C. Captured objective C.
All right. Size. Duck and
Which
cover.
makes me wonder, they like flipped around like what players played what, because that Zaku definitely wasn't playing like that last game.
My suit's busted. Help me out.
Let's get you back on your feet. I won't even leave them hard. They flanked me. All right. It's ours. Help is on the
I'm
way.
gonna use that for myself.
Damn it, they found me. Scratch one bogey.
Area contested.
Scratch one bogey. Break it up.
Area contested. Target changed to objective B. That's 4 units down.
Scratch one bogey.
Scrapyard.
This.
Here.
Enemy unit has a shield.
Hostile sighted. Stay sharp.
Enemy has used their G maneuver. Roger. Keep your eye on them.
1 minute
Fuck, I don't even know what like instantly, like my shield I don't think was that low, and it just like instantly got broken. Also Lunar, hello, gracias por el agua. I'll get you a chunk in a second.
remaining. Now's the time.
Yeah, they're playing almost like completely different team. I feel like they might have like given like the Zaku player I think might not have been the Zaku player from last game.
Objective contested. Now entering overtime.
Still wanna go?
Fuck. I should have just jumped on the middle.
Round complete.
Should have just jumped off in the middle. I've gotten 2 revives, I think. 2, maybe 3. Even though every time I've tried to use my stupid ult in this game, I fucking get instantly killed. I don't know if it's just like the ult's kind of shit to get off. But how you doing, Lunar? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the one that this guy is really good for these zones because like the napalm basically almost covers the entire fucking area.
Are you ready? We're
I just don't like the I don't like his like left click though, or like his weapon, the basic weapon that he uses. That that mobile suit, I mean. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one either.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Let's do this.
Understood. Launching now.
Good luck out there.
Hostile sighted. Right here.
This is the spot. I'm here for you. Ruined the paint job.
We've captured objective B.
Fuck, I'm out.
Couldn't get the heal off in time. Yeah, like that was playing like completely, like it's kind of funny because it's like we rolled them super hard the first time, but then now it's like they're playing almost like completely differently.
Objective
It's
contested.
almost like all of them stood up and gave somebody else their the
Captured objective B.
Alright. Sucks. I'm here for you. Reloading.
like their keyboard. They're just like, hey, you play this game now. Does brain go tired brewer? Very chaotic. Yeah, it's very chaotic, but it's fun though. Let's fucking go, get Ricknerd.
Help is on the way.
Target changed to objective A.
Hostile sighted. That was a lot of damage. Hostile units confirmed.
I'm here to help. This is great help. My suit's busted. Help me out.
Mission. Enemy unit spotted.
On our way. Enemy flying unit inbound.
All enemy squad members destroyed.
Oh shit! Nice.
Fantastic. Alright. It's ours.
Your teammates' performance is exceptional.
This should work.
There's a suit with a shield out here.
Hostile fire confirmed. How's this? Shield type
It's fun
enemy
though.
sighted.
If you have any interest in it, Lunar, I'd suggest trying it out.
Fight for control of the target area.
Sighted an enemy unit.
Rock and roll. I'm here for you. Hostile G detected.
Hostile sighted.
Right here. This should work. Hostile fire confirmed.
Fight for control of the target area.
It's doing fine.
3 minutes remaining.
Spotted me. How else do you
What? Because I need it from my weekly. How to feel old when I wanted to just sleep at 11 p.m. Bro, I wanted to go to sleep at like 6 p.m. on a Friday before.
Enemy unit spotted. I'm here for you.
An allies mobile suit has been destroyed.
Shield's doing fine. I'm here for you. Spotted me.
Fight for control of the target area.
This is bad. Suit can't take much more. Area capture confirmed. Moving on.
Yeah, this is Aku. Like,
Let's settle this.
it's a lot better.
Take much more.
Fight for control of the target area.
Time to settle this.
Great help.
Alright. It's ours.
Area contested.
Oh, he's basically Hammond. Okay, that makes sense.
Take this round, we win. Objective contested.
My suit's disabled. Requesting aid.
Can anyone nearby help me alive?
We're now entering
Still wanna go?
Activating team.
Let's go.
Perfect.
is ours.
Impressive. Well done.
Nice.
I wonder how many reses I get. They get 2? I got the setting mix. To be honest, I have no idea what the hell these characters are saying. It's so many voices going off at once. I'm just kind of ignoring them. "23 kills and I didn't even get a medal. Wow, that was fucking hella chaotic." All right, so we got 3. It's cool. So we just need 2 more. We need 2 more, then we can play something else. Because the only other options we have are the Gundam, who's more offensive, and then the Sniper, who is more bitch-fensive because he's a sniper. Fire the close range burst from your head-mounted. Okay, so they're like the head cannons. Oh, so that's where that came from. Okay. Oh, so that's where that came from. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, we'll see. If someone takes the GM, we'll take the Sniper, I guess. Well, the chances of getting the Sniper is pretty slim. The Sniper is like one of... That's pretty... It's a pretty popular mobile suit that people like to play.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Let's go, pretty and pink. Oh, well, this goes. I need a... Well, my room's getting a little too cold. Light away. That's all good. Thanks for dropping by, Lunar.
Ready for battle, Command.
Your goal is to capture the target waypoints. Warning, enemy attack imminent. All hands to battle stations. Hostiles incoming.
Let's give him a nice, warm welcome.
Now then.
Alright, putting a long sleeve on. Shit, let me hit.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Hit him with the flanking maneuvers.
There they are. Fire!
Show us your best work, pilot.
Mission. Help is on the way. Scratch one here.
Sheesh.
Have to do something.
I need 2 more reses. Pale Rider is definitely a very powerful.
Back with the vengeance.
Well, I feel like it's kind of interesting because I feel like the more generic mobile suits right now are kind of like the stronger ones. Oh shit! Fuck. Got blown up. I literally got just instantly killed by their fucking gun tank. Oh, we have a Dom Trooper. I was like, the Dom Trooper just needs to like flank from the side.
Been destroyed.
Yeah, they're really good at aiming.
To objective B.
Got an enemy flyer out here.
Allied unit down.
Right here.
You missed.
Here for you.
Whoa.
Objective contested.
Enemy confirmed.
Give me some backup. Help is on the way. System charge.
Don't know how to do.
Got incoming.
Did he really just solo ult me? Oh no, he was ulting the Lazabi they were fighting. Wait, do we have a... We don't. Hold on. Let me take the sniper out for a spin.
Ish. It's raining scrap out there.
Like, I don't think we're gonna win this, but...
Area contested. 3 minutes remaining. Target changed to objective C.
Hostile in sight.
Fuck.
Using your G maneuver.
Roger. Keep your eye on.
Yeah, yeah. Bro,
Round complete.
like I wouldn't even, I don't know if I would say they have the better team comms. They just played better. Like that's just people that play this game. Is what it feels like. I'm still learning how to play this game. The game is not easy with the shooter. A lot of my Apex stuff doesn't really like pan over, cause like the aimings also feels weird
Select the
as
suit
fuck.
you wish to pilot.
To be honest. We'll try it again. We'll try the sniper again. Wait, what was your... Oh, the jump boost, okay.
Ready for battle, Commander.
I just feel like they played together better. Cause like I don't know how this game works with like solos and teams, especially in casual, right?
Stick with me, kiddos.
For something that's out like so new, something tells me they don't have anything for that, so
They're off now.
I'm not sure if
Cover me.
if like they have anything for that, you know what I mean? Like if you're facing a 5-stack or not kind of deal.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Let's get out there and tear him up.
Roger. I'll back you up.
Fight well, pilot.
Hostile in sight. Hostile shield type spot.
Enemy confirmed. Found them.
Enemy flying unit inbound. I'll run it down.
This is getting serious. I destroyed an enemy flyer. Scratch one road. Let's get you back on your feet. And doing the paint job. You want that? Break that shield. Reloading.
Got eyes on.
Thanks.
Yep. I need one more and then I can fucking play something I actually want to play. That's why I don't like the stupid like eligible mobile suit thing. Cause like, people like me are gonna just like, the sniper and the GM aren't doing anything right now. Like if anything I should be a Dom soldier. But like, I'm not gonna swap because I need one more fucking res.
Target changed to objective B.
And it's just like,
Okay. Back out there. Rid of the flyer.
fuck out of here, bro.
One down.
Look out! Enemy area attack!
Watch out for that AoE.
Enemy flyer sighted.
So fast paced.
Allied unit down.
This is gonna hurt. Doing the paint job.
Enemy G maneuver.
This is a reposition.
Let's get you back on your feet. There. Okay. Back out there.
Like anything, I'd be a Dom Trooper or like the flying guy right now.
This is gonna hurt.
Do whatever it takes to win this round. Target changed to Objective A.
Gotta get in there.
Sounds good. Going guns blazing.
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed. Area
Trooper standing by.
objective contested.
Still got a trick or two up my sleeve. Found them.
Your ally is leading the charge.
Oh, that was a really long cooldown. Makes sense. Let's go. Headshot. Yep. Yep. I was holding him off because I was just shooting him through the. I was getting them Valorant angles in. Trying to push through, and I just sniped through them. They're just getting damage out. That was funny. Oh, that was funny. Oh, I didn't know the gun tank had. Oh, I guess with the like charge forward maneuver, I guess blocks. I got 6 kill streak, 10 kills, 3 repairs. Not bad, not bad. The sniper gun is definitely pretty good. I just feel that like I probably could have been more useful there as like a Dom trooper, because like you lay down the mines and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to get my challenges done. And that's it for the weeklies. Like it says 3 out of 6, but these are, you only get these from the premium battle pass, which is kind of annoying. So this is what it is though. And the daily is the same way. You have 2 for the daily and then you get 1. That's just is what it is. This one in like I guess 3.5 hours should rotate over.
This is a destruction mission.
Ugh. Right, this is the one that I don't like. The destruction one. I think this is the one that they should take out. This is the one where you have to like roll up and like plant, like arm the bomb, and then like as a defending team you have to like defuse the bomb when it gets armed, and it's just I don't feel like it plays to the strength of this game, if that makes sense.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
I want to try the Dom Trooper. I haven't gotten to try him out yet. I haven't gotten a chance to try him out like in combat. And I feel like this is a decent enough mode to try him in. But basically this kind of works like payload. Just that instead of pushing a payload, you have to arm a bomb and then defend it to keep it from getting diffused.
The mission is about
And then
all pilots prepare to attack.
Forming ups for losers.
that's right, it's got the
Let's do this.
Suit check complete. I can deploy at any time.
But like basically we have to blow up one of these 2 bombs, A or B, and then after that we have another set of bombs that to blow up one of them, and then like the percentage of how close we get to blowing up dictates basically dictates who wins if we can't get it all done. I don't like it because it just doesn't cater to the fast-paced like playstyle. I feel like it was like their way of being like, well look, we're not completely like Overwatch, and it's like just good payload. Nobody gives a shit, to be honest. The grand scheme of things, nobody cares.
I owe you.
Like someone may complain about it, but in reality, like amongst gamers,
Pilots, begin your assault.
nobody cares.
Okay, I'm heading out too.
Fight well, pilot.
I knew there wasn't gonna be a way for me to like survive there.
The enemy is trying to disarm the mega
Trooper is so strong. That's oh so fucking close. They're like 1 second off.
We've successfully captured the waypoint.
I wish I could aim down sights with this, to be honest. I'd trade the laser beam for aiming down sights.
Mega charge countdown has begun. Defend it until the mega charge set at objective B. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge. The enemy is trying to disarm the mega charge.
Focusing on defense.
The mega charge at objective B has been disarmed.
This should work.
Looks like you can use a hand. Enemy unit located.
Cover me.
Mega charge set at objective B. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge.
Oh, that was funny.
Hostile sight. Cover that charge. Hostile achievement detected. Mega charge.
This should
Locked.
cover me.
Enemy gear active.
Fuck.
Capture the waypoint.
Nice, nice, nice.
Looks like I'm out. Hey,
Oh my god. Fucking Barbados, dude.
Select the suit you wish to pilot. 1 minute remaining. The mega charge countdown is nearly complete. The enemy is trying to disarm the mega charge. The enemy is trying to disarm the mega charge. The mega charge at objective B has been disarmed. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed. Push hard. The enemy has
Was that?
captured the waypoint.
Oh, the Dom trooper was blocking
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
the pale rider behind him.
10 seconds.
Cause I saw him
remaining.
I saw the bullets coming through like they were a pale rider, but they were shooting like
1. Round complete.
yeah. This Barbados is kind of like the earlier Barbados I ran into, or not the earlier, like the one I ran into yesterday, where
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
oh, now we're gonna, is it gonna like DC? Well, like no it's probably gonna no contest. But like Barbados is really good at just making sure things stay dead, or like signaling out like one person, like us, like someone, like one person, and getting in with a charged mace.
for battle, command.
The only thing I don't like is, well, I don't know if it'll no contest at this
Dropping you
phase.
back in now.
I know it'll no contest at
Ready to win.
at like off the beginning.
This.
What the fuck, bro? This game. Never mind that. Well, actually, I can do that later. Let me help secure the rally. But the thing I don't like is like if it does no contest, it's gonna annoy me because like one thing I hate about the no contesting system is it makes you wait for the preparation phase to be over, which is like a minute long. And it's just like, why?
This.
Like, just why? Like, if you're gonna no contest, like, if you have it already set up, well, I mean, I guess they're giving it time for the person to reconnect, which I guess makes sense, but it's still, like, just frustrating.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Oh, cool. So we have to,
Do this.
Time to
well, I mean, not cool. Like, we have to, the no contest is only for, like dumb troopers are strong. It's just the Barbados is also very strong. We don't have someone who's like contesting him.
The enemy has set a mega charge at objective A. An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
Enemy confirmed.
This should work.
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
Like, what are they doing? Like, anytime, this is like, it's the same problem I have with like Overwatch. Like, yeah, I know we're man down, but like, they're not even trying to push the objective. And it's not like, and you can't tell me, sit there and tell me like, oh, well, it's because they're dying. Like, bro, I have like 4 people on top of me.
That
There's no
mega charge
fucking
is
way.
going to flow. Disarm it.
Gotta get in there. And through with the paint tab.
Mission complete. We've been defeated.
Because I'm pretty sure they weren't all dead. But yeah, I mean, it sucks because we had someone, I'm assuming DC, because we had, like, that was a player that I had in the previous round too. But I don't know if they're just having, like, are there servers issues going on? Again, I know I had someone in my chat last night, talking about how they were getting DC'd a lot from matches. Which it's probably just server related issues. Yeah, bro, that when they were trying to defuse and I got just 6 kills, like I was like, yo, all right, thanks, bro. Yeah, if I had to say complaints about this game, is one, I don't like the destruction missions. I think that just doesn't lend well to the pacing of the game, just because like the point is like it's not even like, oh, stand on a point and it arms the bomb. No, it's you literally have to interact with it and be completely exposed, and it's just like there's too much AoE in this game. Like it just, like, yeah, you don't get interrupted while doing it, but it's really easy to get killed. So I would not do any more, like I wouldn't do those modes at all. I don't think it plays to the game's strengths. 2, I would get rid of, I don't like these eligible units shenanigans with the missions. It might seem like a minor complaint, but to be honest, as time goes on, there's nothing to stop them from making it where it's 2 mobile suits that are locked, because right now it's like 1 mobile suit out of the 4 is always one of the locked ones, and then the other 3 are like the freebie ones. Still, you're still fighting, hoping that, you know, 3 out of the other 5 players you play with don't pick these mobile suits before you do. Not a big fan of missions being like weekly like battle pass missions being locked behind, or at least this many. Like I didn't mind the daily because you had 2 dailies and then there was 1 extra for the premium battle pass. Sure, that's fine. But the fact that like the weeklies, half of them are premium battle pass only, that's overkill, bro. Like extreme overkill. Like I would leave like 1 and then the like it should be like 5 free ones and then 1 extra one, because that's, in my opinion, that's just annoying. This one, we'll see how this pans out, because this is probably what's going to let us get another, like a Gundam, one of the bigger Gundams, because that's my second complaint is the currency. I don't know what's going to happen after you're done with the beginner challenges, if this unlocks another set of challenges that is just permanent for you to get currency, but so far the only currency I've seen aside from that beginner mission is from the season pass, and the season pass only gives you 2,000 credits, which is only good for 1 mobile suit, because the mobile suits cost 1,900 to unlock for free. So I don't know how this is going to work out. If after the beginner mission it's just the battle pass where you get it, that's going to be BS in my opinion, and they're going to hit you really hard with that. So I'm hoping there's something else for this. I know it's a very limited roster right now, right? So they're trying to space it out, I guess, but I don't know, maybe in ranked you get currency for playing ranked, but I don't know, like the way there's these, like the gameplay itself is solid, like the way the fights work out, great. When it comes to the point capture ones, because there's 2 different versions, so much fun, I love them. The destruction one, don't really like it, but it's kind of whatever. And you know, there's gonna be people like, oh, but it promotes teamwork. Bitch, there is no teamwork when you like get one, when the enemy team just decides to just swap to mobile suits that have a bunch of AoE and they just drop them all on the fucking disarm thing or the bomb, and you can't arm it or disarm it. God damn it! Of course I get another one. You know, there's just there's no defending that, right? Like you can't just like, oh, I'll take the body shots for the dude, bro. It's AoE, like. You know, like there, like, and I was like, I had a prime example there of when like people were just trying to, like, there was like, what, 3-4 people trying to defuse that bomb, and one Dom soldier rocket launcher just murdered everybody there and got me a 6 kill streak right off the bat. Like, bro, like, how are you, like, that's not balanced. That's not balanced. Like, I don't think this mode plays towards the strength of this game. Slightly aggressive with restrictions to try to get people to spend money is gonna be a huge negative. Like, it's gonna be, I'm kind of scared that this is gonna be Evolve 2.0, because the biggest reason that Evolve failed the second time, even though it had been garnering some popularity, was because of over monetization. And granted, Evolve has kind of survived because apparently enough people ask that they at least turn the servers back on, so if you had owned Evolve before, you can continue playing if you wanted to. But the issue still lies that so many games have had solid gameplay just die because of the monetization, and I'm a little apprehensive because this game right now is, at least from what I've been seeing, right, again, I don't know how it's going to work after the beginner missions are done. I don't know if there'll be a set of missions that you get available that you can just use to
Preparations complete.
to
Begin your assault.
Let's get out there and tear 'em up.
to
I'll back you up.
whatchamacallit, like continue getting currency. But if the only way to get currency is from like the beginner missions and then the battle pass doesn't give enough. I was taking damage, but he wasn't looking at me. What? I'm confused. Like, I was getting hit by something, but then when I looked at the kill feed, he was the only person that attacked me. The Dom soldier?
Show 'em who's boss.
You're gonna need it if you're still watching it.
This should work.
We've successfully captured the waypoint.
Enemy unit located.
Hostile flyer.
Mega charge countdown has begun. Defend it until the mega charge is set at objective A. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge. 3 minutes remaining.
Stop any attempts to disarm the charge. Heads up! Just saw an enemy sniper.
Spotted me.
The enemy is trying to disarm the mega charge.
Hostile blast.
The mega charge at
Fuck.
objective A has been disarmed.
I didn't get enough direct hits on it.
Quite impressive.
Mega charge countdown has mega charge set at objective B. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge.
Still sighted.
Hostile unit confirmed. Enemies using their G.
Got you covered.
G
Let's
has
go.
been destroyed. One objective remains.
Let's go.
Destroyed.
Requesting emergency repairs.
Damn it! They found me!
Another one to the scoreboard.
This is bad. My suit can't take much more.
Fuck. You just got lucky because I had like no health.
We've successfully captured the waypoint. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Definitely would have killed him, or at least I wouldn't have. He would have. I would have been able to get away.
Mega charge countdown has begun. Defend it until the objective is destroyed.
Cover me. Next. Right here.
Mega charge countdown has been mega charge set at objective B. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge. The entire enemy squad has been annihilated.
All in a day's work.
We may have overtrained for this. Activate G. There we go. The enemy has reached the G when you
Fuck.
Like I'm out.
Your teammates' performance
This I keep running into the pale rider as I'm like super low health.
almost completed the mission. The mega charge countdown is nearly complete. Select the suit you wish to pilot. 3 minutes remaining.
dead in the water. Somebody revive.
Let's go.
Round complete.
All right. Now the question is, can we hold it? Can we defend as good as we could attack? That's the real question.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
I still don't like this mode. This is also the only time I've ever like gotten this far in it. For the attacking side, I mean. Oh, and they had someone who DC. I don't know if they DC or they left.
After that, heading out.
But
Tactical says you're doing well.
I just don't think this mode
Stick with me, kiddos.
plays very well with the way the pacing of this game.
This. This.
There we go. Much better. Oh, now they have two. Okay, yeah, the second one's definitely a lever. There's no way.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Let's do this.
Mission accepted. Mobilizing.
That was your best work, pilot.
Hostile unit confirmed.
The enemy has placed a mega charge. The enemy has set a mega
I was
charge
a,
on objective B. Disarm the enemy mega charge. An ally is defusing the mega charge.
Operation.
Yep, there we go.
Mission complete.
Good work.
The third lever. Bro, why would you?
Move, baby.
Does this mean that there's no like penalty for leaving a match? Like at all? Because if that's the case, they need to do something about that. because that's going to be a problem. If there's just no penalty for leaving a match. Because it's just like, that's just, you know, there's nothing to stop people from just leaving when things are going south. I imagine maybe in ranked there's probably isn't, but they need to put like something for
This is a point
casual.
capture mission.
Whether that's just, you know, increased queue times or something like that. Oh, I just realized my stream elements isn't like in chat. Why is that bum being lazy? Well, actually, no, it's still because the shadow still works.
Select the
I don't know.
suit you wish to pilot.
He's being sneaky. I'll try the sniper out. The sniper was kind of fun, where you can get like angles. Oh, there he is. He woke up.
Ready for battle, Command.
But I still remember that one where I just had like that angle, and it was just like
Both target
I was just
locations.
fucking
The mission
dropping
is about to begin.
fucking shots.
All
Just
pilots prepare to
I
attack.
got a headshot that like ruined that man's whole
Let's do
career.
this.
Time to show 'em what we can do.
But yeah, this is the other point capture mode that I like, because it's this one and then you actually go capture the other one. Because I think this one's really good for just having a stable point to fight over, and then the other one's also really good because after a set amount of time it just moves from one point to the next. I still think it should always start in like the middle point for the other one, but it's still better than the destruction one in my opinion.
This is gonna hurt.
Hit him with a no scope, baby.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Let's do this.
Executing mission.
Good luck out there.
Tip to break that shield.
Enemy shield type sighted.
That's one bogey.
We got bad guys.
Let me get a
Hostile sniper unit sighted.
better angle on this. Yeah, that should be enough damage for him to kill him.
Fighting backup.
Backup's always welcome.
You want this?
Fighting backup.
So,
Enemy unit located. That enemy unit has a shield.
Capturing the objective. Objective protected.
Paint job. This is gonna hurt.
Area contested. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
Let's get you back on your feet.
Area contested. Capturing the objective.
Enemy unit spotted.
3 minutes remaining. Things are going well. All troops, press the advantage.
Got a hostile nearby.
This objective is nearly ours. Objective A has been captured. Proceed to capturing Objective B.
oh, they don't have a way to get in here. Is there? No, they didn't. Alright, I could have just. I wasn't aiming down sights the whole time because I was afraid that they would have a way back there.
Mayday! My suit's been disabled.
I'll help you up.
That was great.
Back out there.
Enemy is launching an air
attack.
The enemy is hit.
This is gonna hurt.
Requesting repairs.
System charged. Let's rock and roll. Let's get that soldier back on their feet.
Area contested.
Time to settle
Capturing
this.
the objective.
Got eyes on it.
Area contested.
Shield type enemy sight.
Objective contested.
Enemy unit sight. Nice lock.
Capturing the objective. Fight for control of the target.
What?
Sorry, y'all.
Bro, there's no fucking way. There's no. Oh, you know what he fucking did? He probably had like. Oh, I know what he did.
Coming back with the
I don't know.
vengeance.
Like, I'm not gonna say like hacking, but he was like, he had the headshot spot. Like, he fucking Valoed it, just headshot it.
Enemy shield type sight.
Let's get you back on your feet. Yeah. Get back out there.
Hostile units confirmed.
Fight for control of the target area.
Enemy unit has a shield.
An allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
Reloading.
Enemy sniper sighted. Enemy unit spotted.
Let's go.
Damn it! That's one down.
3 minutes remaining.
Keep it up. The enemy is hit.
Capturing the objective. Objective contested.
Fighting back.
Fight for control of the target area. Things are going well. All units
Shit. Yeah.
Objective
As soon as I ate that beam hawk, I knew I was dead. That stun's a death sentence for the sniper. And I don't even think he was aiming at me. I think he was aiming for the dude who like ran up, who like ran past the ramp, who I was trying to like put the jump pad behind. Up here. Bro, what's the point of the jump pad if I can't take like crazy angles like that?
destroyed.
Fuck.
This is gonna hurt.
Enemy unit located.
Got a hostile nearby.
This is gonna hurt.
Hostile units confirmed.
Area contested.
Enemy sniper spotted. Enemy unit spotted.
Area contested. Objective contested. Objective contested. 1 minute remaining. Fight for control of the target area. Allied unit down.
Maneuver standing by. Sorry,
Fuck, dude. Aha, get wrecked. Fuck you. That's what you get for focusing me. Let's go. Nice. Thank you for the res.
Hostile units confirmed.
Push hard.
Suit's not responding.
Mayday! My suit's been disabled.
I'll help you. Good to go.
Let's go.
Reloading.
Use the recon G maneuver.
10 seconds remaining.
Not a chance. G maneuver.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now entering open. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
Area attack detected.
This objective is
Nice. Let's go.
Round complete.
Yeah, I still don't like how the Gundam, like the regular Gundams, like alt covers the entire point. Cause like it's so dumb.
Select the suit
Like
you
Overwatch
wish to
had this
pilot.
thing where it was like May's alt used to cover like entire points on some of the capture point maps, and they ended up reducing like the May alt because like it's too strong. It's just too strong, especially like at that late of the game where it's just like, oh, overtime, I guess I'll just throw this alt that's just gonna kill everybody on the point and it covers the entire point. Like, and May's alt didn't deal like damage. It just like it was a hard CC alt and they still like reduced the area on it
Stick with me, kiddos. I'll protect you.
because that's just bad balancing.
Got nothing on us.
Both kills. Let's go. Now I see what people, well, like people like running a sniper because like one headshot is an insta kill. Bro, like I don't get it. What's the point of this jump pad if you can't take like wacky angles with it? Right? Like I feel like that just defeats the purpose of the jump pad. Like that's so dumb. Like that's just so
Enemy
dumb.
has begun their
Like what's the
assault.
point?
Let's do this.
Got it. Engaging enemy units.
Show us your best work, pilot.
Well, I mean, like I get it's for like getting like up here for stuff like this, but like letting me take like stupid angles is also very nice. More fun.
Got a tough and tanky shield user over here.
The enemy is capturing the objective.
Yeah, I kind of guess.
This is gonna
Objective contested.
got eyes on.
Objective contested.
Enemy unit located.
I'll help you up.
Understood. Finding backup.
Fight for control of the target area. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed. Objective contested.
Dang it! My suit's been disabled.
Fight for control of the target area.
Oh, I've no scoped this before. I know you can.
Area contested.
Let's get you back on your feet.
Objective contested.
They flanked me.
I've taken heavy damage.
The enemy is capturing the objective.
Enemy sighted.
Fight for control of the target area.
Yeah. Oh
Patch me up.
no, I thought I was done with the thing.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
I don't know who I want. I guess I'll just stick with the sniper. The sniper's pretty strong on the second point.
The enemy has captured objective A. Reposition and defend objective B.
I think the Dom Trooper is better for. Oh. Oh. Not what I wanted. Oh. There we go.
The enemy is using area G maneuvers. Providing support.
This is gonna got eyes on.
Finding combat support.
I won't even leave a mark.
Enemy sniper.
Yeah. Like it was fun, but where's my
Select the
Dom
suit you
Trooper?
wish to pilot.
I think the Dom Trooper is better for me, for my playstyle.
incoming.
Enemy unit spotted. The enemy is using a recon machine.
Scratch one bogey.
Hostile sniper unit sighted. This is the spot. Here.
Bad guys.
They spotted me. I'll help you up.
Understood.
You good to go?
Hostile units confirmed.
Damn it! They found me.
3 minutes remaining.
Dom Trooper, baby. Bazooka. Call me the noob tube king.
Objective contested.
The enemy is hit.
Got a shield type incoming.
Requesting
The enemy is capturing
This is bad. The suit can't take much more.
objective contested. Allied unit down.
enemy unit located.
Area contested. The enemy is capturing.
Oh, the Dom Trooper's still alive.
Got bad guys.
their sniper's a fucking copycat, dude.
Allied smoke has been destroyed.
That was the guy who was a sniper.
Hostile activity increased.
He's such a copycat,
The
dude.
objective.
Let's go.
Fight for control of the target area. Eliminate the enemy as soon as possible. Area contested.
Take to break that shield.
Area contested. Area contested.
They flanked me.
Got bad guys.
Objective contested.
It's getting serious. System shot. Roll.
That is my G maneuver.
This should work.
Providing support. This is the spot. This is the spot. Here. Show no mercy. Enemy unit spotted.
1 minute remaining.
Area C maneuver. Enemy unit sighted. The enemy has used the G maneuver.
Area contested. The enemy is capturing the objective.
I thought you were.
They found me. This bad boy.
Objective contested.
Enemy's using an area attack.
An ally needs our help.
Pick it. Pick it.
30 seconds left in the mission. Come back. Stay strong. Area contested.
Enemy shield.
10 seconds remaining. Objective 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now entering overtime.
Dig, dig.
Let's go.
Mission complete.
Let's go.
Victory is ours.
Not bad, kids. Not bad at all.
Let's go.
That was great.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Dom Trooper.
Ready to go again.
Dom Trooper's so good. He's so good. He's so strong. People sleeping on him. That sniper, bro. He's such a copycat. He was on the sniper, and then like he saw it wasn't working. Especially because every time I saw him, I would literally just throw shots at him like the entire time. Like someone pinged the fucking sniper dude, I'd just start shooting rockets like no hesitation, like no question. And like he saw that, so he swapped to the Dom Trooper too. Well, I don't know if he swapped because of like to the Dom Trooper because I was using him, but he was definitely. Oh, that was so funny. He definitely swapped off because I was just making it hell for him because he just couldn't get any angles. I think he thought that since I kind of made it work on attack there, he could make it work, but it's really not that easy to get to work. And really the only reason it worked last like against them was because they didn't have a Dom Trooper to just shut down entire pushes like that. Because Dom Trooper is basically the equivalent to like his job is like Junkrat's job to like break up death balls. So like if you can get angles and just start chunking down death balls, like his rocket launcher is disgusting. And then the mines are really good for locking down like they kind of work like Junkrat's lockjaws, where you really use them mostly to like give you information. Yo, he's got the not the Zaku one, the other one. He got one of the moving pixel ones. I'm jealous. So that's what I used them for. A decent amount there was for information to see when they would push through certain areas, and damage, like just free damage. I still need to get better with the right click though, and I still feel like shields are a little too strong. But then again, I'm also waiting to get a character who basically is a melee character who has an ability that knocks shields
Select
down.
the suit you wish to pilot.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad because like Dom Troopers was one of the mobile suits I wanted to use. I really wanted to be like a Zaku main, but bro, Zaku's hard to pull off, and he's popular because it's a Zaku.
The mission is about to begin. All pilots, prepare to attack.
Warming up's for losers. Let's do this.
This is pretty nerve-wracking.
Though I will say that when if they ever add heavy arms to this game, GG baby, miniguns, rockets, like I'm fucking ready. Oh man, that's gonna be so fucking insane. His fucking ult better just be him fucking like, cause he's got like Vulcan chest guns and he's got like his regular Gatling guns and then he's got like rocket missile pods. But like, I'm assuming one of two things will happen. Either his whatchamacallit, his like ult will be him just shooting everything all at once, or it'll be like just like a damage amp, kind of like Hades.
Fight well, pilot.
Hostile sighted.
Allied unit down.
This!
Hostile units confirmed.
My ship is disabled. Requesting revival.
Can anyone give me a...
This map's new though.
Loading.
Get there, buddy.
Reloading. Cover me.
Hostile sighted.
Got an enemy crawler out here.
Let's take control of the target area. Area contested.
Enemy unit has a shield.
Securing this area.
Got an enemy crawler out here.
Let's take control of the target area. 3 enemy units destroyed.
Enemy crawler down.
Enemy unit sighted.
Providing combat support.
Things are going well. All troops, press the advantage. This objective is near 3 minutes remaining.
Let's go.
Objective A has been captured. Proceed to capturing Objective B.
Got it. Enemy unit sighted.
This!
Fire confirmed.
There you are.
Watch yourself out here, okay?
This should work.
Here. Oh man. Shields. Enemy unit. Here comes an area attack. Make that shield on them.
But Oh, I got hit by one of the mines. Okay,
Allied
that makes
unit
sense.
down.
We lost the pilot?
Like I said, we have the sniper already. I was thinking about swapping to the sniper if I hadn't.
Hostile sighted.
Well, there has to be another way to flank on this.
Hold on, I'm coming to help.
There's usually 2 flanking routes.
Heads up! It's on enemy sniper. Here it comes. Enemy G maneuver. My suit's heavily damaged. I need a revive.
Keep your eye on.
Did he really not give a flanking route on this? Aside from like hopping up and over?
Been destroyed.
That's kind of dumb.
Heads up! It's on enemy sniper.
And doing the paint job. That's a lot of damage. I've got you covered.
Fighting combat.
Activating G-Wing. Enemy unit sighted. Hostile sighted.
Big ol' shield on that bogey.
Motion of this.
Enemy unit sighted.
This should work.
Capturing the objective.
Standing by.
Fighting control of the target area. Allied unit down.
The enemy is hit.
3 minutes remaining.
Leave them hard.
I'm dead, Lamar. Somebody revive me. I need a revive.
Time to settle this.
Objective contested.
Yeah, there's. All right, this is definitely like a really poorly designed map. There's no flanking routes, basically. Because like it's all just chokeholes, like just funnels,
Vengeance.
which
Show me what you can do.
is bad balancing again for. What the fuck am I getting shot by?
Roger. Keep your eye on.
Yeah, like there's literally no way to flank around this.
An allied focus has been destroyed.
This is dumb. Like this is terrible design. They need to redesign this map and give at least one flank route. Because of that, because like you have like the Barbados who's just gonna run rampant in this map because like his team can just there's literally just straight sight lines that they can just like you don't even need to aim. You just need to shoot down that sight line and people are gonna take damage. And like even if you run up with shields and you have a Barbados that comes up from behind and just fucking just hits you upside the head with a mace, stuns you, and then like kills you.
Play a turtle over here.
But yeah, it's just like well, this is really poor map design, personally. Like, this is honestly the worst map I've played.
Got an enemy brawler out here.
Don't let him escape.
Your teammate's performance is exceptional.
Bogey spotted.
1 minute remaining. Capturing the objective. Area contested.
Yeah, like this is basically just a Barbados' wet dream. He has like walls he can jump over that you can't chase him, and then he can just run in, slam you with a stun, and then keep going. And there's nothing we can do about it. Because like there's literally no ways to flank around here without being a Barbados.
Time.
Unless is there a way to get over there?
We're in danger of failing this mission.
No, because this is
Push
out of bounds.
hard.
Like no, this is a very poorly designed map. In my opinion.
Over here. Here.
Good maps should always have like flanking routes.
An allied focus has been destroyed.
Let's get you back on your feet.
Get in there.
Go.
You're a lifesaver.
10 seconds remaining.
Bind them together.
The enemy is hit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then they have AoE encompassing, or point encompassing. Oh, that they can just hold and they can use. Yeah, that one's great round my ass, dude. That fucking map sucks. I don't like that. What map was like that in Overwatch that they like opened up new attack points? Was it Gibraltar? I think it was Gibraltar. There was one of the capture point maps early on that had I think it was like 1 or 2 spots where you couldn't like there was literally no flanking, because the flanking routes would literally just bring you right back to the chokehold, and they ended up making new opening up new flanking routes, because the problem is that it's not very balanced, right? Like we basically
Fine, pilot. Keep it up.
we rolled them in the first one. Well, I wouldn't say rolled them, but we like had a really strong push the first one, because the first one has like flanking routes all over the place. This one, there is no flanking route. You have one solid choke that then pretends it has flanking routes, that then leads to another choke, and it's like, what? Like map design wise, this is definitely the worst one I've played. This definitely isn't a good map in my opinion, like layout wise. This part I love though, like this area, this area was a lot of fun. Granted, like it also like is like, you know, choke point into choke point, but like they didn't have like an easy way to hold this area, right? Because like they're fighting a team that comes from here, and then you can also come from here, which means, and the team was like hold up here just trying to like hold it, but you really have to like hold from here, you know, use like these rocks and these buildings as cover.
Let's do this.
Let's show them what we've got.
Show us your best work, pilot.
Big Kusa.
Got a problem, Tag.
He's gonna jump up and over that.
Right here.
This Barbados is gonna be the entire reason they can push, because he's just gonna jump up and over and cause havoc in the back.
Don't even leave a mark. This is bad. So you can hit much more.
Motherfucker just frisbeeing out. Huh?
Damn it, they found me.
My suit's heavily damaged.
Yeah, I
I
know.
need a revive.
Let's get you back on your feet. You good to go?
Enemy flyer sighted.
I've got you covered. How's this? I'll play a turtle over here. Reloading.
Allied unit down.
Enemy unit sighted.
I love this map. Like this part of the map though is so fun.
Enemy unit sighted.
Let's get you back on
Yeah,
your
shut up.
feet. Get back out there.
Activate G-Minute.
Like this feels like an actual Gundam fight that we're having.
3 minutes remaining. Area contested. Enemy is capturing the objective contested.
Got a flying tag.
Area contested.
I feel like I'm just doing it. Like all that I can. And like this front one, I really like this front one. That front point is so much fun. It's so much fun.
Increased.
There's literally no point in trying. We're not gonna get there fast
As
enough.
soon as possible.
It's better to like post up here.
The enemy has captured objective A. Reposition and defend objective B.
Alright, so the big thing is gonna be this Barbados jumping up and over.
Back up. There we go. Looks like I'm out.
They don't have a sniper. Wait, is there a jump pad that I missed? To get up and over? Cause like that's Sazabi. I can't do that on the Sazabi. Like jump up and over. Like I've never seen a Sazabi literally. Oh, never mind. I know what he did. He threw his beam hawk. He threw his beam hawk, jumped to it, and then
Go for maximum impact.
Dramatic comeback. Found an enemy unit.
and then he jumped to it.
Over here.
Big brain.
This should work. Follow my lead.
Enemy flyer sight. Enemy flyer sight.
Next. Next.
Enemy unit has a shield.
Let's go.
Enemy brawler sighted.
Standing by.
Oh man. Front shield.
The enemy is capturing the objective.
There we go. Hostile team detected.
Area contested. Fighting in control of the target. The enemy is capturing the objective.
No, we had one of those already. Is there
Bullet
another?
mission complete.
Damn.
We've been defeated.
Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, they had a good team comp for jumping up and over. That Sazabi really was one that made a difference there. Their Barbados was also a good player. I mean, I still don't like it because like I still feel like they could. Cause like now I know the Sazabi can use his tomahawk to jump, like do some shenanigans and jump up and over. I'm gonna training range real quick. I want to see how feasible that is. To jump, like to use the beam tomahawk to get like up and over or something like that. I think there should be a wall here that I can use it on. I mean, well, I mean, it just means that like I feel like for attack, I think we had a sniper, but he didn't use his jump pad. I think if he put his jump pad there, we could use it to get up and over. Cause like we struggled a lot to get past that first choke point. Cause that first choke point was rough to get through with like all ground people.
And now.
But what I'm assuming he did was I think he did this,
Next.
this, and then like somehow got up and over it like that, right?
You want this?
We do this. How did he get over it? Hey, you stop that. Because like he got over it, right? So what I'm assuming is he probably had like a vantage point like this.
You want this?
He had to gotten over it somehow. That makes me want to wait. Can I do it with custom match? Hold up. Will custom match allow me to pick that map and then try it out? Let's see. Create room settings. Really? Oh, okay, no, it's captured. Okay, I was about to be like, oh, it's just random. No, but it's not. All right, so Harbor City, apply. Better match on both teams. Fuck. So that means in order to do this, I would need to have to pull somebody in. Oh well. Oh well. Because like I just wanted to go in there and use that map to see if you could like how he jumped up and over. Because Sazabi is not a movement, like he's not Barbados, right? Like Barbados' whole thing is he can jump up and over things, right? He's got the boost jump. He boost jump, kill somebody, boost jump, kill somebody. He's basically Genji, but more like heavy and less like fancy, I guess you could say. Also, I like that I got like the only skin color that I liked for the Barbados. I guess I think I could have tried. I don't know if we had a GM. I could have tried a GM, maybe a gun tank. I haven't tried gun tank at all. I don't really have an interest in gun tank. GM was actually more fun than I was expecting. I could have done Pale Rider. I'm pretty good at Pale Rider. He's one of my stronger ones. But this will probably be the last match for the date because it is almost time for me to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner.
This is a domination mission.
Again, if y'all have had any sort, like if y'all have liked at all, like any sort of, like anything you've seen, feel free to check the game out. It's free on Steam. It's not perfect by any means, but I'm hoping that maybe they'll fix some things. I personally don't really give a shit if they fix it or not, because it's no sweat off my back if they do or they don't. I'll just stop playing the game.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
So, you know, that's kind of just... You bum. The entire reason I went for this is because... Are these two together and, like, he held it for him or something? Because I was going to go Pale Rider, but... Is what it
Your
is.
goal is to capture the target waypoints.
Alright.
The mission is about to begin. All pilots, prepare to attack.
Warming up's for losers. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Suit check complete. I can deploy at any time.
Oh, we have a Barbados. That was the other thing. I don't know if we had an Astromir
Preparations complete.
on our
Pilots,
team.
begin your assault.
Let's do this.
Good luck out there.
Commencing combat support.
Got a hostile here.
Hostile sniper confirmed. This isn't good. Losing fighters.
Objective contested.
Enemy units.
Did I just get kill? I got one kill for each other. They also have a Barbados. Barbados.
Capturing objective B.
Let's go.
Captured objective B. Objective contested.
Nice. Now we're talking.
Area contested.
Let's go.
Found them.
Target changed to objective C.
Enemy sniper spotted.
Here.
Found them. They flanked me.
Holy shit, dude.
Hostile sniper.
That gun tank is disgustingly strong.
Enemy unit spotted.
One down. You want that?
Capturing objective C. Captured objective C.
It's ours. You want that?
Ally support is always appreciated.
Area contested.
He's using your G maneuver.
Fight for control of the target area.
Keep your eye out.
Objective contested. Our forces have the advantage.
Good stuff.
Objective contested.
Got eyes on. This is gonna hurt.
Got a hostile here.
Fight for control of the target area. Fight for control of the target area. Fight for control of the target area. 3 minutes remaining. Target changed to objective A.
Hostile unit confirmed.
Fuck. Bro, how did the Zaku run past my Zaku and just my Zaku's like, nah, bro, we're chilling.
Back
the
with the
fuck?
vengeance.
That fool chased me so hard. I mean, he did what he should as a Zaku. It's just I found it weird that he was able to.
We've captured objective A.
One down.
Enemy G maneuver.
Roger. Keep your eye on.
Fight for control of the target.
Load this bad boy.
Activating the G maneuver. Let's do this.
Spotted me. This is gonna.
Found him. Looks like you can use a hand.
Fight for control of the target area.
They flanked me. Back up. Hostiles on my 6.
Okay, him and the Pale Rider definitely are in comms together. There's no fucking way that Pale Rider knew I was there. Because he did not even hesitate to start shooting.
Area contested.
Let's go.
Because that Zaku's literally just at my ass every time he shows up.
Target changed to objective B.
Got a shield type incoming. This is gonna.
Remaining. Capturing objective is now entering overtime.
Let's go.
Round complete.
Alright, I thought that was gonna be the last one, but that went by so quickly. Wait, did we get a second round? I don't think we. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, right, there's a round 2. Alright, so never mind. This is gonna be the last one. I was about to be like, wait, did we get a round 1?
Wish to pilot.
I couldn't remember there was a round 1 or there was 2 rounds in this or not. Then I'm dumb because I don't look at the top because obviously there's 2 circles. Marsh, please. I'm so dumb, guys. Yeah, tonight we'll be back to the normal. It'll be Apex though. We'll be Apexing tonight. I might ask around, see if there's anybody I know who wants to play. I don't personally mind like rolling solo, but it's definitely more fun with friends.
Stick with me, kiddos. I'll protect you.
I'm hoping some of the people I know like get into this game so I can get maybe do some collabs with people. I feel like
Select the suit.
I'm missing something. What does that do? I have a long range burst my ass. Bro, I can't land this burst like long range at all.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Leave it to me, boss.
Stay vigilant.
Combat in progress. Deploy at once.
Got a hostile here.
Allied unit down. Objective contested.
And we're in the paint tab.
Objective contested. Capture objective B.
I think I said it. Yeah, I got the napalm out. What is my team doing? They're just chasing kills. Get your ass in there, boy! Fuck him up! Nice, nice. Good swing, good swing.
Captured objective B.
Alright. It's ours.
Objective contested.
I destroyed an enemy flyer. Enemy brawler down.
Looks like you can use a hand.
Got a hostile here. There we go.
Nice. Fight for control of the target area. An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed. Target changed to objective C.
Got eyes on.
Got a hostile here.
Watch out. There's a flyer nearby. Got you covered.
Let's go.
Another flyer.
Activating G maneuver.
Objective contested. Area contested.
Standing by.
Fight for control of the target area.
Time to settle this.
Capture objective C.
Alright. Sarge.
Fight for control of the target area. Objective contested.
Alright. Sarge. They found me.
3 minutes remaining. Target change to objective B.
I'm back to B. Why didn't I go to A? Alright, that's someone who's definitely played Zaku a lot. Like, there's no fucking way you can't tell me he hasn't played Zaku a lot. Because, like, he's playing better than any Zaku player I've ever faced. Like, any Zaku player I've ever faced.
Got a hostile here. Coming G maneuver.
Action cover, people. We got an enemy crawler.
Fight for control of the target area.
Playing turtle over here. Hostiles on my six. Reloading.
Target change to objective A.
Makes me wonder if, like, the other side is just stronger for pushes.
I've spotted an enemy crawler. Got a shield type incoming. G maneuver. Front unit spotted.
1 minute remaining. Objective contested.
Mm-hmm.
Objective contested. Objective contested.
Got an enemy crawler.
30 seconds left in the mission. We need that objective by the time.
Clock's a ticket.
He even knows where all the kills are.
On sight. Top of my team. We've got incoming. Over here.
10 seconds remaining.
Rocket.
4, 3, 2, 1. Now entering overtime.
Time to settle this.
Objective contested.
Activating G maneuver.
Dig deep. Smash these things.
Oh, fuck.
Objective contested.
Get him, get him, get him. Don't let him leave. Don't let him survive. Like, alright, there we go. Sheesh. That one was a bit like a nail biter there. Yeah, that Zaku player though, fucking cracked, bro. Fucking cracked. Fucking cracked. Oh, our Zaku player was better though. Oh, MVP. Because the other Zaku player was whatchamacallit. He had the gold armor, the gold skin. He was so good. He was so hard to pin down. I don't think he played Zaku the first round though. I don't know if someone took Zaku from him, but I don't think he played it the first round. 27 kills, 8 kills. Yeah, that last one where like I did my Q through. Whoo, sheesh. I got me like two kills or some shit. But we almost have ranked. I don't think I'll do ranked. If I do rank, I'll probably do it with somebody. But yeah. So second day of playing. overall like mood for the game, I think the gameplay's solid. I've said it, I think I've harped on it like 20 billion times by now. The gameplay, fun. Like just the fighting, just going back and forth. You know, sometimes you might feel like it's like, oh man, this is a little bullshit, but like, you know, just there's also the learning curve to take into account, because there was people I know for like the network test and the other stuff, they no life the shit out of this game and all that stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's guides and shit already out for the different mobile suits and like tips and tricks and stuff like that. Biggest gripe, obviously, how long it takes you to unlock new characters. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, but Marsh, look at all these characters you have. Yeah, but I mean, the whole reason I even actually like paid attention to this was because of the trailer that showed this guy, and I really want to play this guy. So I mean, I hope to kind of like stay committed enough to at least unlock the melee Zaku to like fuck around with, because he looks fun. Because you just shoulder tackle that shit, and then you have like a invulnerability for a bit, and then which gives you rage, which then you fucking pop for your other ability, like once it's full, to gain super armor and increase damage and just like fuck shit up. Like, I'm stoked for this. Fucking shockwave, rotate, like I'm stoked for this once I can get my hands on it, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think he's as complicated as Barbados, because Barbados, like, again, Barbados is like Genji. If I had to give like an equivalence, I would say it seems like Barbados is Genji, and Zaku 2 is kind of like a more aggressive Reinhardt, because he feels tankier. Because the reason I say this is also because he has the guard tackle. It says raises arm to guard unit, right? Which makes me feel like he takes reduced damage, probably, because the other characters I think say it's a shield that they put up. Yeah, hold the shield in front, which absorbs damage, but the Zaku one specifically, just the Zaku melee specifically, just says it guards unit. So I'm assuming he probably takes reduced damage while he has his guard up, and then you can tackle forward, inflicting damage, knocking back, and disabling the shield of enemies. So he's going to be a really good like hunter for stuff like that. Wait, disables? Hold up. Does this, or disables shields? But this one, does it say stun? Yes. Okay, this one says stun. So this one, so he doesn't have a stun. He just inflicts damage, knocks back, and then he knocks down shields. So he's gonna be like a Sazabi GM Gundam hunter, basically. And gun tank, just run in, shield tackle when they're shield up, and then just fucking wail on them. So be interesting. Hopefully I can stay committed enough. Hopefully it keeps my attention enough to at least get the Zaku melee so we can try him out. So that'll be nice. But that's definitely going to be it for this stream, though. Again, we'll be back later tonight. We'll be doing the usual Apex. I don't know if I'll have anybody here or not yet. I really haven't reached out to anybody, so I guess I'll just like talk to some people and see. And if not, then I'll just play solo. It really doesn't make much difference to me. I just want to play Apex again. So I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna try to find y'all someone to raid. See if there's anything interesting going on. Is there anybody? Wait, did I not do the game thing? Okay, no, I did do the game thing. It's just my thing was tripping out. Load a high. Is there a VTuber? Oh, let's go. Sheen's playing Final Fantasy 14. Oh, I forgot that they were streaming today. I'm gonna drop y'all off to Sheen, who was in chat earlier. Okay, I think we're back now. Bro, I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't get disconnected from the game, but my internet decided to fucking hiccup for whatever reason. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know when it cut out, but I'm gonna go raid Heishin. They are playing Final Fantasy 14. They also play Apex. I think they plan on doing both today. So feel free to go say hi. Great Dragon Emperor buddy. So, but like always, Gundam Evolution was fun. Soulstone Survivors was fun. I'll be back later tonight to play Apex. I don't know if I'll play like solo or I'll play with people. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I hope everybody had a great day, had a fun time watching. Again, if you have any interest in either game that I played today, try them out. They're free on Steam at the moment. So, but if it's early in the day for you, I hope you'll have a great day. If it is late in the day for you, I hope you rest well. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I do hope to see you all again in the next one.